and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roam and stroll, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, get the poster. Nigga, I toast ya. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk off a Henny and skunk? Or some brand new we in shit beating down pumps?
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another punch, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids out, choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk over Dom Perignon, and it's on, and I'm gone. That's that.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What's going on, everybody? Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome back yet again to another fantastic Wingnut Roundup, this time for May of 2024. How you doing? How you feeling? Oh, baby.
One ticket for the crazy train, if you would, please. And good riddance to Bad Orange Man.
Choo-choo. Crazy train coming through. Listen.
They call them dumps, big massive dumps.
Yeah, I guess like maybe some interesting stuff happened yesterday. You know, maybe. Maybe some funny stuff. We'll see how funny it gets. Honestly, at this point in my life, my political positions are entirely what's going to be the most entertaining. Well, I was pretty fucking entertained yesterday, I'll say that much. Anyway, with all that aside, hello everybody, welcome to the Wingnut Roundup. Hope you are feeling fantastic. I'm feeling very good. I got a month home. And I was busy the entire goddamn time. The entire time I was struggling. At one point, I had to literally beg a friend, please, don't call me for 2 days. I just need to not do anything, please. And he didn't get a hold of me. And I had like 3 or 4 other things like pop up, and I had to do those too. Wop, 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 wop. Bummer. Big bummer. But that's okay. I got a lot of rest in otherwise. But I am going to be going on tour again. This time leaving effectively the 5th until the 21st, I believe it is, and I will be in Vegas 3 times, San Francisco for 2 days, and going around places like Bryce Canyon, Monument Valley, Death Valley, Grand Canyon, that sort of thing. So if I might be going through your neck of the woods and you want to go get a coffee or a beer or something, make sure and email me, jeff@jeffholiday.com. We'll see if our schedules line up. Oh, that's right. Matt is going to be my support driver. So producer Matt and I will be on the road, and it's gonna be a hoot nanny. That's what the kids say these days, right? A hoot nanny. Yeah, a zoot scootin', poot pootin'. I don't know. Hoot nanny. Yeah. All right. Let's. So also, Furberry and KSC became a channel member, so thank you very much. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss that. And also thank you, of course, Darth Lacutus. Very, very cool of you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Very quiet. Am I very quiet? Am I? Is like the audio... That doesn't seem right. The audio, the microphone should not be quiet. Is it? All right, well, let's fix this. Is that any better? Like, test, test, test. Is that, all right, hopefully that's better. I don't know why exactly it would be so quiet. Especially compared to, like, everything else that I have set up here. I mean, I could fix it. That's why I have a mixer. Very quiet. Yeesh. All right. Well, hopefully that works. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Because now my eardrums are bursting. Let's turn that down. All right. Cool. A hootenussie. Maybe everybody that was saying that I was quiet, they had their sound turned way down. Is that what happened? Oh, well. Anyway. Hopefully this works good. We'll see. All right. That's what I need after this incredibly busy month is technical problems. That would be chef's kiss, the cherry on top of everything. Just absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. Jeff's in a motorcycle gang. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I didn't even really get a chance to tell anybody about the last tour that I did do, did I? I don't think I did. It went really, really, really well. It went super, super, super well. We did Live in the Deep South, starting in New Orleans, going up the Mississippi to Memphis, 2 days in Memphis, and then made this big old loop and ended in Nashville. And it was awesome. It was super cool. My first day in New Orleans, this is the coolest thing. I have to share this a little bit. My first day in New Orleans, this woman comes walking up to me, and she's like, I really like your style. You seem like you like punk rock. I'm like, well, yeah, I do. She's like, great. My friend did not come with me to New Orleans, and I have a spare ticket to Social Distortion and Bad Religion. Do you want it? And I went, yes. And so I got a free ticket the first night in New Orleans to go see Social Distortion and Bad Religion. And that was fucking awesome. It was a great show. And then lots of good stuff happened on the tour. I met up with a viewer. Her name's Noelle. And she gave me an amazing pair of earrings that I then gave to Memory. And it was really cool. It was a really good time all around. It was great. My husband bought me cookies and said, your Jeff Holiday is on tonight. I'll be watching my game. Nice. That's a good husband. That's a good husband. Yeah. That's fantastic. That makes me so happy. That's great. Random Guy says, better not go live, boy. Well, too bad. Suck it up. And Super Animaniac. I've got 34 reasons to watch the Roundup tonight. That's true. That's true. Whatever you do, don't search for 34 Trump. Never mind. Everybody knows that joke. Jimmy Quee. After the month and also the morning I've had, I'm excited to chill here. Thanks, Jeff. You're awesome. Also have a happy Pride. Trans rights. Indeed. Trans rights, of course. And Pride starts tomorrow. which is awesome. It's great. Unfortunately, where I live, they don't celebrate until like August. I'll be in San Francisco for 2 days during Pride. That might be interesting. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that I'm going to be in San Francisco during Pride. Holy shit. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing when I'm there. I'm not making any jokes about that. I'm going to go have a good time. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Speaking of trans rights, I have an interesting video that we're going to watch, and it's probably going to be a little surprising for you. So buckle up. We have a lot of great stuff for this roundup. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. But we're going to start off with something that is surprisingly kind of wholesome. Surprisingly. And you wouldn't think it, but oddly enough, somewhere in the Jilly Juice brain matter is a really interesting point. So just bask in it. Take it in.
Eve always came first. XX Eve, XY Adam. And then, yes, there is Klinefelter syndrome, a genetic condition that causes males to be born with extra X chromosome. So it's XXY is one of the most common genetic conditions that lead to gynecomastia, or enlarged breasts, in males. Okay? So it's, then you have these males that the body biologically wants to convert and become whole again and become female.
Interesting. Now, of course, keep in mind, this is very classic Jillian. This is very classic Jillian, where she's been thinking about stuff, and then she lightly starts kind of Googling into it, and then she's like, that fits whatever wild direction her brain is taking. But stick with it. Stick with it.
And so when you have certain identities in our society that are so held fast to very strict traditions and archetypes, men don't want to have that extra X because it takes away from their manhood and makes them a target from other males who are extreme in their male bravado. And so
we're generalizing a lot on something that is a kind of rare, but sure. Okay. Good point.
Then you have these men that are kind of halfway between men and women, and there's that whole thing. And we have a lot of intolerant people that would hurt someone if they knew some guy was growing breasts. Like, oh, what are you doing? Right? And that's the thing. You have to understand, this is where science has to be so honest about stuff like this. But how many scientists are going to come out and say, well, everyone was a woman, and then the males were the mutation because of high duress? The men were like, what the fuck?
She's kind of right. All fetuses are female. They start female, and then they differentiate through gene expression. But she's kind of right. And that is something that is kind of interesting and kind of, I think, important to point out if we're really starting to talk about, like, what is ourselves? Like, is there an ephemeral self that is deterministic of, like, this binary people want to push in the world? No. There's expressions of biology. There's societal upbringings. There's all sorts of different stuff. And Jillian, it doesn't really understand the finer details of it, but the spirit of it is there. And it's surprising. And it's oddly kind of compassionate. We'll give her a little bit longer.
And so it's something like this has to be broken to the population. You have to break people into this very carefully and through method. It's very methodical.
Methadone?
Okay. But I can't see men scientists say that they're the mutation when you have someone like Albert Einstein and you have, Newton and Kepler and all these great thinkers of the day, and you're saying that they're the mutation. Well, yeah, they are the evolution. But like evolution, things have to change.
Whatever. Fuck it.
So what was great back then is still great. Einstein is still great as far as he's not because he's gone, but his ideas are great and they still carry forward into this time. but you have to make room for evolution, and that includes allowing women and men to develop thought processes of the day that can be carried forward into the future.
Based.
And so evolution is something that can be extremely chaotic and dangerous for some, and also can advance humans to the next level.
Based.
So proposing something like that, yeah. Well, I'm sure it was proposed before, but the system didn't put too much emphasis on that because you see how much resistance people have anyways. So something like this, has to be done carefully. And through me, because people hate me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Right? So gynecomastia is what...
Jillian, just keep trying, okay? Just keep trying and putting it out there. And, it's one of the things... Yeah. I really expected you to say evolution, bitch.
It's called evolution, bitch.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where, like, you get these little sneak peeks into Jillian's character and how much she's grown as a person, and that there is actually a really compassionate person somewhere deep down in there, a long time after a whole lot of bad stuff. But, some people could say that about me, too. Just saying. Some people could say that, and it would be fair. It would be fair to say that. Hoo boy. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So in a way, a roundabout way, says trans rights. Well, it's not the first time that she's taken a position of being very compassionate towards trans people, towards gay people, people of different walks in life. It's not the first time. It's not. I've shown, I think, like 2 other times where she was even more explicit than that. I thought that was interesting because, like, even somebody getting the science almost completely wrong and just really not grokking, like, how it actually works, still using a compassionate lens can come to more or less the same solution, right? Like, we just have to be better at communicating, have more compassion, be careful in the way we talk, and be wary that people will backlash against it. True. True. Yeah, no, fair. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it to her. Let's see. What is this? My cousin was an anti-vaxxer, and I downloaded all of Jeff's videos, vaxxed, and made her watch. Changed her mind. No shit. Really? Dude, that makes me feel really good. Really good. Because I got to tell you, I have really been emotionally, like, beaten down for a long time with the incredible rise of anti-vaxxers in this country in the past 4 years, for 6 years. Fuck, it's been gnarly, but especially since COVID. That makes me feel really good. Thank you for telling me. All right, Randomness says, doing so poorly, I found myself unable to go anywhere or do anything without carrying my teddy bear, which is a habit I had at my lowest and recovered enough to not do several years ago, hoping the roundup can bring me some sensible chuckles. I will do my absolute best, but here's the thing. If you have to at certain points in time, I need to drink more. Shit. Fuck, hang on. Let's do this. That'll fix me. At certain points in time when life get really hard and you're dealing with struggles, especially when you're going into moments of crisis, there's nothing wrong with falling back on an emotional crutch. Nothing at all. And in some ways, like, that can be a very responsible thing to do, is to recognize that that's something that you need, and then you do it. Like, that's good. You should give yourself credit for that. Not beat yourself up over it. All right? Let's see. Dragon of the West. On a related note, I recently came out to my family as gender fluid. I've been really supportive. Happy Pride. Smooth skin. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm going to, you know what? Hang on. Let me see something. You know what? We have a little bit of a longer, well, I don't even know how long we're going to watch this one. I find the title of it fascinating. Keep on Clubbing Baby Seals just says, just got out of a relationship. The ex was an anti-vaxxer, and her mother believed Obama was a secret Muslim. Obama! Dodged an artillery shell. Yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. Absolutely, you did. It's not to say that people who are anti-vaxxers are lost causes. They're not. They're not. As is evidenced by Kara's friend. You know, like, people can break through. right? I mean, I know lots of people that used to be really hardcore anti-vax, and they eventually came out of it. It happens, you know, but still. Anyway, next up, we have, oh, I didn't even plug it into this one. Shit, I have this plugged into all the way back here to here.
Okay, my friends, another shocker du jour.
Love that sound. I need to put it in my Roundup soundboard for sure. I wasn't even going to play a Mud Fossil this month. I mean, there's always great stuff with Mud Fossil, but the title of this video is Shocked, in parentheses, Good Way. Terrence Howard speaks out about space and energy and other new science topics. Terrence Howard.
Okay, my friends, I am blown away.
Grown.
I got a whole bunch of people sent me something about this fella here, Terrence Howard. Now, I got to be honest with you, I've never heard of him. Apparently he's an actor, and he's now an activist in trying to propagate truth. And it's almost impossible.
Matt apparently just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. And they're all going to play some Rich Evans laughs. Like, all of them. Yep. This is where we're at today. Jesus. Amazing. So incredible. Thank you. Jesus, Matt. Yeah. By the way, if you're not terribly familiar with the Terrence Howard Wingnutty stuff, I actually made a video on him not that long ago. So if you look up Jeff Holiday, Terrence Howard, I did a video on him that I thought went pretty well. But I mean, since he went on Joe Rogan, I've had so many people being like, dude, did you know that actor Terrence Howard is crazy? I'm like, bro, send the link. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I absolutely did. But you know what? Actually, can we talk about something just real quick before we get to Roger? Just real quick. So Joe Rogan is a fucking idiot. A very entertaining idiot. Don't get me wrong. Before he started having some of these dipshits and anti-vaxxers and things like that on his podcast, even though I thought he was an idiot, I still really liked his podcast because he's very entertaining. I like the process. I like the whole vibe of his podcast. I think it's actually really good, and I understand why people love it so much. But it is irresponsible that he hosts so many fucking wingnuts and like dangerous peddlers of misinformation. Like, it's bad. It's actually bad. It does harm to fucking society what he does. But can we acknowledge something? There's been a backlash ever since Terrence Howard went on Joe Rogan. And Terrence Howard said a lot of crazy shit on that. Like, a lot. But not more than I've seen other people say on Joe Rogan, and didn't get nearly as much fucking backlash. And I mean, like, by a huge metric. Isn't that weird? It's a little weird. It's a little weird to me. It's something that I fucking noticed, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one.
Well, get the truth out. The only way is with someone that has this kind of popularity. Now, he was invited to speak at this place here, Oxford Union, and I'm thinking, well, it's
Very
gotta be
weird.
some kind of wacko place.
Very weird that this happened.
Because they don't like truth in academia. However, this place is legitimate. I'm going to show you. I'm blown away. And if I could get to talk to him, I have evidence to support every word that he's saying. And this is a big top-end place. This here is in London here. Hold on a second. This is, if this is true, it's stunning. Now, they're talking with him, and they're posting this. Okay, the problem with getting information out is being able to get it out to enough people. They have 2 million subscribers, and they're going through all kinds of different debates. And listen to this is what they claim now. They say the Oxford University is the world's most prestigious debating society with a tradition of hosting internationally prominent individuals. See, that's, I'm not prominent at all, but I have the evidence. I need somebody like this fella to help me out.
All right, so let's get to him, because I just saw that this was happening on Roger's channel. I have not really watched it very much, so let's get to him actually playing it. Here we go.
A lot of the other things he's talked about, I didn't get all the way through it yet, but I'm quite impressed, and I would love to have a discussion with him. Now listen to what he has to say about space.
Now this has always been an information system. So compare some of these points, take a point here, and say, well, what's the space in between all of these things? Now, they've said that all the in-between spaces, if this is the Earth and this is the moon right here, all this in-between space is filled with what? A void. There's nothing in the void. Well, I found that there is something in the void. The elementary fundamental particles that they've been searching for at the CERN collider, the Hadron Collider in CERN, I found that their energy signatures matched perfectly to some of the pieces that I was able to pull out of here.
Now, he's got some ways of thinking and a lot of mathematics going on. I don't really go along with the mathematics myself.
You shouldn't go along with his mathematics or just assume, because they're all so batshit and wrong. But what? I love how confident Terrence Howard is as a crazy person. As a crazy person, there is no doubt in his mind whatsoever. And his craziness has manifested, instead of into like rage or being unable to coherently say anything, to being able to calmly and coherently say literally nothing. And it's wild. It's actually really impressive. It's so crazy. We'll give this a little bit longer.
So if I've done too much of that, it just never works out. I am going to show you exactly what he's looking for. And I tell you, Terrence, my good friend, I would love to have an engagement with you, my friend, just on Zoom or something. And if you think I'm crazy, we'll go our own separate ways. But you're one of the first guys I've seen that appears to have the intelligence and the ability to get through to people. Okay, what he was talking about is these particles, the smallest particles that they can find that exist, is the muon neutrino and an electron neutrino. And this is from Fermilab, and they claim that these two particles, one of them has a fixed size, never changes. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Has a fuzzy edge around. I agree with that. The point-like particle is almost nothing. It has no mass whatsoever. And
okay. When you're talking about fundamental particles, trying to ascribe some type of physical parameters to them, like a fuzzy edge, that is a metaphor of what they're trying to describe the function of it is. Particles are, by their definition, so infinitesimally fucking small. You can't describe them really in ways like you would describe anything. You just can't. They're fucking particles. And this is just particles that we've been able to observe. We know that there are particles that are smaller, because we can see the after effects of them. Yeah. Why am I spending time trying to debunk Terrence Howard and/or Mud Fossil? That's a very good question. Do I want to see... The question that I have for myself is, does he go back to any more of what Terrence is talking about, or does he just go? Oh, he pulls up Rogan. Here we go. I want to see what he says here.
Up correctly, you got some serious propulsion coming from water, H2O. All right, here's what he says.
Where I'm able to take water and put it into a small change, then this patent has been granted. It's the propulsion projectile. And we patented it as a gun because I didn't want anybody else to be able to use it like a gun, but it's basically lightning in a bottle. We take water and we put it inside of a small chamber based on the wave conjugations that I have and the angles of incidence. And we run an electric charge through a small amount of water. The water is not able to expand into gas like it wants to because it's locked into the pressure condition. So immediately it converts into plasma. And it converts the gas dimension into a power dimension. So it's lightning out of the barrel. just from water, and there's no like, which is a real.
That's That's genius. That's absolutely genius. That's an experiment that has been done in high school classrooms forever. 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 What the fuck? Oh my God. What happens if you take a pressure chamber, you fill it full of water, and then you zap electricity into it? Plasma. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. And, like, what the fuck? What the... God fucking damn it. God damn it. That's a plasma energy chamber from Transformers. Exactly. Yeah. He made an arc reactor. That's what it is. That's what it is. He made an arc reactor. I think you're right. Anyway, we can just say that Roger and Terrence are star-crossed lovers in the wild realm of wingnuttery. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to do that. Fuck it. Goose Juice says, from the famous words of Onision to you, Jeff, I like your hat. Well, thank you. I'm not wearing a hat, but I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I am sad that I never got a chance to actually meet Onision in person. Not that I really had any plans or anything, but I wasn't gonna be nice to him. It's rare. Look, okay. I believe in trying to be a nice person, like a good person. I believe in that as a goal, as a human being, as a compassionate and empathic person. Empathetic. Me as an empath, sensing Onision as a dirtbag. But at the same time, in those rare moments where you meet somebody so actually reprehensible, you're pretty much morally justified to just be a jackass to them. That's kind of great, and it's very cathartic, and you can get out all those negative vibes that you feel, but you don't want to feel. And, it's just one of those things. It is what it is. Rat-a-tat-tat. Super Animaniac. When the vaccine was first available, the information and citations from your video helped me convince a skeptic to get vaccinated. That's good. That's good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, nobody's going to say that the whole COVID vaccine, went perfectly. It didn't. And that there weren't problems. There were. Yeah. Problems in communication, et cetera, et cetera. Did the vaccine work? More than it didn't. Way more than it didn't. And was it still safe? Still safe. Mindfully gifted subs to Queen of Karma, Dragon Dancer, Grub, Jimmy Quee, and Namey McNameface. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Super cool. Yeah. You missed the plasma. What's up, Colorado Biker? Dragon of the West says, Terrence Howard, a.k.a. the War Machine variant. That's my Marvel headcanon. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Stroke Assaulter says, Schoolhouse Rock never taught me wave conjunction. They should have. I always felt like that was a missed opportunity. Next up, we have this wrinkly testicle. This should be good, right? It should be good. I also I noticed something. I was watching all of Wild Bill's videos the other day, a few days back when I was getting ready for the roundup, and I noticed that over there, you see 4K, and it's in all of his videos now. All of them, they all say 4K in his videos. Not one single one of his videos on YouTube is 4K. None of them. None of them. Most of them are only 720p. None of them. Why does it say 4K? I don't know, but it's on his fucking video. It's very strange to me. Did he fix it? Nope, 720p. Looking at it right now, 720p. Anyway, this video is titled Watching Evolution Die. Good timing to get in here now, Colorado Biker. I know how much you love Wild Bill. And you didn't introduce me to Wild Bill. I've been watching Wild Bill for 8 or 9 years. Jesus, he's loud.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bill's Front Porch. I am so happy to be living in the days when I get to watch the theory of evolution die of its own dead weight.
Oh, you don't say.
Science, legitimate science, has produced no serious evidence to support the story that Life came about through billions of years of random chance.
Except all of it. Except all of it.
And here's the latest kick in the crotch to the evolutionists.
Okay.
If dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago, how is it possible that 600 years ago, the Anasazi Indians knew what a brontosaurus looked like?
Because that's not a brontosaurus. That's a cave painting. Like, you know that's a cave painting, right? It's that's a cave painting. That's a cave painting.
This and a million other facts have dissolved the credibility of Darwinian evolution.
Facts. This is the latest smoking gun. Is that some Native Americans painted a weird lizard on a rock? Really? Really? What the fuck?
Why is this important? Because the theory of evolution has done more to destroy faith in God and the Bible than anything else in modern history.
Really? Really? That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Somebody's saying that's a forgery. Maybe it was a forgery. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I would much rather go with the whole idea that it's not and that it's a cave painting. It's a fucking cave painting. Do you know what trumps a cave painting for evidence? Almost everything. Almost everything. Fossil record, DNA testing, fucking a billion fucking things. Like, and the thing too, and this is what's crazy, why are we talking about dinosaurs, Bill? Why are we talking about dinosaurs, Bill? The only reason to talk about dinosaurs is to debunk that they died tens of millions of years ago or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. I lost all of my dinosaur knowledge when I went into high school and did drugs. Why would he be talking and trying to debunk how long ago dinosaurs died? The only thing I can assume is that he's a young Earth creationist. That's the only thing I can assume, which is quite possibly the dumbest fucking position to ever take. The only thing dumber than that is like flat Earth, okay? Like, it is dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. You have to be a supremely stupid motherfucker to think that the Earth is 5,000 or 6,000 years old. That is amazing.
One of the biggest lies of the 20th century was that science has proven the Bible wrong. No, it hasn't.
Science doesn't have to prove the Bible. The Bible is a story. It's a story! Fucking idiot. Hey, he and I are not wearing almost the same shirt, okay? I'm gonna go change. Don't believe me? I'm gonna go change. First time I get a break, I'm gonna go change now.
Sadly, most scientists tend to agree with whoever's funding them, and those who fund evolutionary theory are overwhelmingly atheists who want to eliminate God from this world.
If only there was some incredibly powerful religious institution that wielded global power and money and could influence the most powerful countries in the world to then use some of that money to combat this horrible atheism evolution. But Christianity is just so cucked. It's so cucked, and just has absolutely no wild chef. Okay, I'm changing. I am going to change. I'm gonna change. You're bullying me. Which drugs did I do when I was in high school? The better question is, which drugs didn't I do in high school?
I thank God for magazines like Acts and Facts that publish full-color articles by PhD-level scientists who show how honest science,
PhD-level scientists, not PhD scientists,
strongly supports the Genesis story in the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then he told us how he did it. The creation story in Genesis has been attacked more than any other part of the Bible. But as always, sooner or later, the Bible emerges from the fray stronger than ever.
No! No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! Science does not take away from somebody's ability to enjoy the Bible. Enjoy the Bible. Fuck the Bible as much as I want. Seriously, put a hole in it, put your fucking dick in it. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want with the fucking Bible. Nobody's trying to ruin your Bibles. Nobody's trying to take your fucking Bibles away. Do you know what is causing record low amounts of church attendance and people identifying as a Christian, which is happening right now? Do you know who's doing that? Christians! People like Bill, using intolerance and making it so unpalatable to people these days, unwilling to try and change and adapt, and God forbid, maybe act a little bit Christ-like in the way that you handle people with compassion and patience or understanding or anything like that. No. None of that's in my Bible. I am becoming more and more of an edgy atheist as time goes on. It's feels good.
The message is this: God's word is God's word, supernaturally delivered and preserved so that men and women can know biblical truth and stand firmly upon it through every storm of life. Eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ is the gift of God. Do not let godless, money-driven, pseudo-scientists rob you of your life-giving faith in the one who created you. This is Wild Bill for America saying, think about it.
Yeah. That man's a dipshit. There was another video of his that I almost decided to watch, but it actually was a bit much even for me. And it was called The New Hitler Youth, where he was comparing pretty much anybody who's in college right now to I don't remember actually what it was in German, but the Hitler Youth. And it is spicy. Very, very spicy. Very spicy. Bill is a spicy boy these days. You can smell the panic on him. It's pretty great. All right. Mickey says, Terrence Howard equals 1 times 1 equals 2. Lol, good God, he's dumb. Love you, dude. Hopefully I can make my way down to the Grand Canyon to have a beer with you. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Absolutely. Yeah. Wild Jeff Hickok. That's right. I mean, I have a way, way better cowboy name than Bill. Like, my actual name is Jeffrey Wayne Holiday.
Speaking as a Catholic, just because Let There Be Light happens to line up with the Big Bang, a theory originated by a priest, mind you, doesn't mean the book of Genesis is a little history book.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. The thing is, too, like, there is so much space and room where you can combine Christian faith and science. You can. All you have to do is adhere to one basic standard fucking rule. One rule. One fucking rule. Do not try and debunk science with religion. Take science and find a way that it works with your religion. That's it. There's every reason to be able to be like, oh yeah, there's a Big Bang, but God did it. Okay. I can't argue with that. Like, I don't got a fucking problem if you believe that. That's cool. I think that's a totally reasonable thing to believe. Sure. Because nobody else knows what the fuck did it. We're still trying to figure it out, but like, that's just as valid as of an idea as anybody else has had. But the idea that, well, there wasn't a Big Bang because what? Just because God? Dude, fuck off with that. We have a reason to think that. There's no reason to think that. You could have just instead, God did it. Okay, cool. We're cool. Yeah? We good? No. Fuck it. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Yeah, technically I am Doc Holliday. Yeah, because I do have a doctorate in divinity, so I can legally be called the Right Reverend Dr. Daddy Holliday, PhD. That's my name. That's what you have to say during sex. Never mind. Fuck it.
So Antarctica have a volcano that...
Wait, hang on. This is really quiet. Yeah, let's do this.
So Antarctica have a volcano that's raining gold every day. No wonder they don't...
This is huge news. This is not just any gold. We're talking about nano-sized monoatomic gold.
Oh.
Research from North Carolina State
Gold.
University shows that gold nanoparticles with a slight positive charge work collectively to unravel DNA's double helix.
Oh.
The monoatomic.
Now, hang on a second. If monoatomic gold, and by the way, that dude was saying it was raining monoatomic gold somewhere. Where the fuck was he saying it? He was saying it somewhere. I watched this like 6 times, and in Antarctica. Right. My bad. Antarctica is raining monoatomic gold. But if it's unraveling DNA's double helix, that's bad. That's a bad thing. That's not a good thing. You don't want your DNA to unravel. Like, that's... Do you guys remember that scene in RoboCop where the guy, like, falls into the toxic waste and he's, like, melting and shit? That's kind of, like... I can imagine that's pretty much close to what happens if your DNA all starts to unravel. All right, anyway. Yeah, people are melting in gold rain, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
double helix. The monoatomic gold is literally upgrading us, evolving us, restoring us.
Oh.
That is why many of us are awakening, upgrading, and integrating this new program that the Mother Earth is releasing.
Gotcha.
And the sun rays. Know about how monoatomic gold can be beneficial in various ways.
I need to go look up Sphinx Ormus to be able to understand how it's being beneficial in very many ways.
Dials back maturing interaction, works on mental capacity, helps in susceptibility. We are evolving.
We're doing something, man. We're doing something. We're doing something. What was the other one? Oh, yeah. Speaking of DNA activation, this one just it's a theme, so we're just gonna play these back to back. Here we go. All right, we're gonna get our DNA activated. We're gonna have two different audience participation videos this roundup. This is the first one. We're all gonna have our DNA activated. You ready? Here we go.
Stay if you know that you are God having a human experience. And the codes that are coming through are within our DNA. And what's happening, what's always happening, there's light codes everywhere. Behind me, my light codes, the trees, there's light codes in the trees.
Light codes in the trees, right. She sounds, this is going to be a deep cut, maybe only for my true sci-fi nerd fans, friends, dudettes, people. But she sounds like the Doctor alien from Farscape.
That the strands that are in our DNA to help awaken that remembrance.
Oh my God. Who let this wild animal into the studio? This wild animal's got a nice butt. What's up, bunny? You having a good time? Good. I'm glad you're having a good time. Hi, baby. Memory just got off work. I love you. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're going to get our DNA activation on. All right, well, yeah, she's gone now. All right.
There's been within us all. Lying dormant. Not anymore. I know you feel it. So much is changing. And that so much is you. Finally saying no. Finally standing up. No. Finally realizing it has been you that you have been searching for this whole time. You that was going to come back and save you. So much green is coming through the heart chakra. Remember, that Michael Jackson song is coming through. Do you remember the time? Do you remember? awakening.
I can't watch live. I'll go back and watch the replay. Had a loss in the family recently, but your videos and lives are a nice distraction.
Absolutely.
Hug your loved ones for me, and give Penny pets. Much love from mine to yours.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was trying to find. I'll address that fully in just a minute. I was trying to find a video of that Farscape alien, but they were known as Diagnotions, I guess. Puppet on Strings. Sorry about your loss. Very, very sorry about your loss. It's okay if you can't watch it live. It's all right. Hopefully, here in the future, you're going to be able to watch some more of it and have a good time and feel pretty good. I will tell you that if you watch this again in the future, you should probably not be sober for this video. No, probably not. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Apparently, in the etheric field that she's channeling, suddenly there's Michael Jackson just shows up. I'm just trying to activate your DNA. I don't know, or something. Ask memory. Oh, in her laptop. Yes. Oh, God, text me.
To most, it won't make sense, and it's fine. Because they're up here trying to make it make sense when you feel it here. You just have this knowing. Some be like, why do I know this language? Why am I getting chills? Why am I crying? What is this? Home calling. Home is calling without a title. Because we are limitless.
All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. I don't even want to be, I don't want to be mean about that either because, whatever. It's harmless. It's not that big of a deal. But, God damn. That is a lot. That was a whole lot. It's kind of a big ask to ask somebody to have to endure that. Connor with an O says, embrace the edgy atheism. Maybe hang out with Aaron Ross sometimes. I like Aaron Raw, actually. I like his content. We've literally never interacted or intersected on YouTube at all. But, yeah, he's been doing good work for a long time. Good time. Right. Okay. Next. I don't know if he is still alive. I don't know. This came out, I think, the day after the video that we watched on the last roundup. And it's only 9 seconds. But the Great Black Dragon did post this. Now, and that's it. That's the whole video. Now, I do need to point out a couple of things. The lion, listen, I'm going to make sure we're in the best quality we got. 1080p, okay? Didn't change it. Lion picture, 480p. Dragon picture, 360. 360p. 360 pixels for the dragon picture. One would think the omnipotent Alpha and Omega creator and destroyer God of all of creation could maybe get some better resolution. And the fact that he can't is fucking criminal. It's fucking criminal, and it just shows exactly what's wrong with this fucking universe. When even somebody so worthy of our respect and, dare I say, worship can't even get his shit, all of it in 720p. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. So I don't know if he's alive or dead. Probably alive. He only needs 360 pixels. That's how powerful he is. I mean, I can't argue with that. The dragon looks like art, like old art from late 1980s, early 1990s Elmore or some shit, right?
She's speaking in tongues, but it all comes out as kitty cat sounds.
It does.
What is this? Trans girl Pentecostal.
Maybe.
Much love to you and the fam as always. Dr. Holiday and trans rights.
Trans rights. Thank you so much, Goth Parrot. Appreciate you. I support her ability to be DNA activating kitty cat. Meow meow. Yeah, I hope he's okay. So, since we haven't really heard from him in a while, I thought we'd go back in time again. Why don't we go back in time? This is another video that was posted on Super Soldier Talk 8 years ago. November 16th, 2015. In this Source Family Roundtable, Jay Essex teaches us how beings from the other side have been abusing creation and running our lives. Also learn how you can grow your own psychic abilities and activate the pineal gland. The pineal gland. That's right. Anyway, here we go.
So anyway, the stronger you get, and the more you use your abilities, the stronger you get with it. And everyone's got all that energy in there. And as soon as I get out of this body, man, I'm going to go nuts on you, all cranking you up. But it'll be smooth. You'll feel the thickness in your head, but it's not going to be too messed up. Once I get out of my body, I understand brains because I've done it so many times.
I do need to point this out. Even back then, he was talking about getting out of his body, about dying. Definitely a thing with him. He knows brains.
Made that red. The lady, I probably shouldn't say her name. I probably shouldn't say Serena Moser. I don't know. I choose a Red Adam. Excuse me, Red Eve. She's got a really good heart. She's really been given a hard life. She's got a lot of stuff that she does to help people, and she's going to be doing more. But she's real strong energy inside. She's just kind of waiting to come alive a little more. All of y'all are going to be doing that. But as many times as I've made a body, when you make the body, you make the physical brain.
Yeah.
I know how to do it, but I got to get out of this body.
Yeah.
You know, I can't work it. It's like, hey man, they wrap you up in chains, duct tape, and then they throw you out of the boat and say, swim! And
Kinky.
That's what it's like when we're in a body. It's really hard.
I mean, every time I get wrapped up in chains and duct tape, I get pretty hard too.
So it's frustrating, difficult for people to wake up, but we do what we can. Who's got questions?
I love it. Yeah, this is a great black dragon for sure. Yeah. Who's he talking about? Who cares? Fuck it. I mean, whatever. He can't stop saying it. He just can't. He can't. It's just one of those things. It's one of those fucking things. He has been desperate to die for a very long time. And one might say, somebody who puts themselves in a position where they're an absolute authority and attracting people who might be very gullible and also has like a weird self-death fetish might be dangerous. But I don't know him that well, so, yeah. We all have many questions. If he's not dead, okay. So I go on tour in 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. I go on tour in 5 days, and I'm going to be gone for about 2.5 weeks. But when I get back, I don't have tour again until the middle of September. So I've got a lot of time that I can actually start producing shit on the channel again, which would be great, which would be super great. And I'll tell you the first thing I'm going to fucking do. I didn't put a video about it on the Roundup. I wanted to, but I'm going to save it because there's somebody that I have a long time attachment to who is fucking up right now. And his name is Dr. fucking Phil McGraw. So we're going to go there. But if he's not dead when I get back from my next tour, I think I want to try and contact Jay Essex and see if he'll give me an interview. I should interview the Great Black Dragon. I think this needs to fucking happen, dude.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
My dad's watching this on a 25-ish minute delay. Figured I'd surprise him through our mutual love of watching the Wingnut Roundup. Have a happy Pride Month.
That's so cool, Don Does Doodles. That's really fucking rad. Where's the Hemlock vid, Jeff? I'm working on it. Anyway, thank you very much, Don Does Doodles. And also, hi, Don's dad. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the Roundup. All hail the Great Black Dragon. Yeah, I should interview this dude. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be great. Yes. Yeah, no, Dr. Phil, Dr. Phil doesn't work for Oprah anymore. He works for a extremely Christian nationalist broadcasting company. It's true. He ain't in the he's not doing the same shit no more. Oh no. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Right. Yes. Okay. Isolation Segoras. Hey, listening while working, so finally catching it live. That's awesome. Cheers. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Raise a glass. Random guy says, has Jimmy Payne, a great black dragon, ever met? Could the universe handle those two meeting? I don't think so. It is my understanding that Jimmy Payne has never actually been physically seen by anybody. Like, at least this iteration of Jimmy Payne. I'm pretty sure either Ho Chi Minh or the future aliens or the tall white walkers or the Greys or the reptilians or something like modified his face or some shit. Maybe the Men in Black. And since he's gotten his new face, he only makes appearances via voice on Super Soldier Talk by calling into James Rink. That's my assumption. You might have met Jimmy Payne at some point when he was a super secret time-traveling agent or a Starfleet officer sent back in time to try and change history after it was changed by... I'm so exhausted. Who knows? Anyway, you get my point. Jimmy Payne is our collective hallucination. I like that. I like that timeline. That's a good timeline, and I think I want to live there forever. I want to play one of these videos. I showed one of these a while back on the roundup before. It's this channel called Borrowed Truths. It has barely any subscribers. It gets barely any views, but this dude is so passionate about making his like hardcore Christian like rapture video stuff using ancient CGI techniques that I find it fascinating. So I just want to share a little bit with it. Not to make fun of it, but just to be like, that's a thing. That's a thing. So here you go. Here's the thing. Side note. We know Jimmy Payne was dating Spock's cousin, but he never told us what Spock's cousin's name was. He never told us, right? He never told us. He just said, I fell in love and I had a relationship with Spock's cousin. I initiated our physical relationship by giving her a candy bar. He'd said that, but he never told us what her name was. I, through doing my due diligence, my forensic investigative research, have managed to dig up the name of Spock's female cousin. I absolutely have. So Spock, Spock's dad, Sarek. Spock's name, Spock. Spock's brother, Cybok. But Vulcan names can be a little bit more, just a slight little bit more like flourish on it. And you'll never guess what it is. Jimmy Payne was dating Spock's cousin, Shivambu. Shocker, I know, right? I know. I didn't see that coming, but man, it blew me out of my seat.
In 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 7, the Holy Spirit is indeed the only one who can or ever has restrained evil. And so when he is removed, those that have been born again will be removed with him, unless you believe that we will be abandoned by him. All who are hid in Christ have the Holy Spirit dwelling within them when the Holy Spirit is removed. He that now letteth lets. We will be removed with him from this planet, and then shall that wicked be revealed. We will not be here when the Antichrist is revealed to the world.
We're going to miss it. See, we'll be raptured, and we won't have to deal with all that unpleasantness.
In Luke 21, the context is from verse 8 through 36, not just a singular verse. In verse 36, we are to pray that we will be accounted worthy to escape. Escape what? The entire context is about the tribulation period, and so it is seen as truth that there will be a rapture. before the time of Jacob's troubles began.
Gotcha.
This escaping...
I'm not going to make you watch this. It's just, it was a good segue video for me getting a quick bathroom break. The apocalypse is coming. I know. Is the apocalypse coming?
Yes, we need to go shooting.
That's a good point. We should go shooting.
We need to train.
We must train. We must train. All right. Do you want the headphones? No. You don't really need them because the speakers are turned on. So. Yeah, Sam Elliott from Wish. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, don't even bother with this thing because I'm not going to use it.
I gave you a Kathy video.
Oh.
If you want it, you don't have to watch it.
I might not.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I don't really want to. I just kind of want to talk to the chat.
I'll be right back.
Hi, chat. Do you like my bunny helmet cover? Oh. So, hang on. Is that a penny? Is that a penny? Jeff closed one door, and it opened up another. And now there is a Penelope. Penelope, people. Oh, I'm a penny. I'm a peoples. Oh, yes. Yes, my crab people. Hello. A rupture? Is this Second Life? Hello. Hi, Katzen. Hello. Hello, Dragon Dancer 306. Crab people. What up, Colorado biker? Did you see my wicked awesome helmet cover? They're pretty great, except for you can't go fast. Like, you can't go highway speeds with helmet cover because they, like, catch the wind real bad. I mean, you could, but it not fun. I was going, like, 35, and the wind was, like, blowing me around. But they're a lot of fun at stoplights because everybody's like, oh, look at the bunny. Ha, ha, ha. They're aw, shucky darn. Y'all are so sweet. Or Dania, did I see that you got a motorcycle? I'm pretty sure I said it was you, right? That I saw? You love, aw, good. Yes, you should get one. They're fun.
What?
Helmet covers.
Oh, yeah.
They are just not fun on wind. Wind is not fun. So you can go fast, but I would not recommend it. Can that little bike go faster than 35? The Grom? Yeah, the Grom maxes out at 59.
Yep.
Technically 58 according to Honda, but I get her to 59.
Yeah.
But I am no longer on the Grom. I have a Kawasaki Ninja 500 Special Edition. And she's a sport bike, and she is very fun.
Yes.
Much faster than Grom. Yes.
And safer.
Much safer. Yes. Except for with, helmet cover. Because I'm like, I'm on a bike. Hi. I'm like literally doing this all day. Hello. I am biker. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Sweet. Well, thank you.
Anyways, I love my crab people.
Well, I was just about to watch a video about demons and spouses.
Have you shown the chat your crab since you got your crab? I don't remember.
Yeah, the Zoidberg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because of you.
Yeah.
Because of you, we now have crabs. Yeah, we have crabs because of you.
Yeah.
You can clip this. You gave us crabs. Yeah, you gave us ass crabs.
Ass crabs.
Not just any crabs. Ass crabs.
Yep.
It's all your fault. You specifically. No, not him. Not her. Definitely not that little one. You. You specifically.
Thank you.
Love you.
I like to think of it as a memento from chat to us.
Yes.
Permanently branded on our bodies.
I love my crab cake.
Yeah, I like your crab cake too.
Okay.
Love you.
This door is not fully closing anymore.
Yeah, I know. I gotta retape that fucking thing. Yeah. It's because of the power cord. Just keep slamming the door into the power cord. It's a good idea. That'll make it better. Nothing bad will happen with that. It's a good idea. Good idea. All right. Just came into our scrabs. Indeed. Let's see. Aoba? Valtamari. Hey, Jeff, can I get a trans rights? Trans rights. Auba? Auba sounds good. Gorlami. Sorry. I love Italians. I love Italian accents and names or anything that sounds vaguely like it. I've told it before, but the last time that I was in Vegas, I'll be back in Vegas here in 5 days. But the last time I was in Vegas, we stayed at the... Shit, what's it fucking called? The Italian place. Anyway, whatever the fuck it is. One of the boat rides and shit inside of it. The Venetian. No? Maybe? I don't know. But every time I walked through the lobby, I had to go bum 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 bum. I loved it. It's great. It's awesome. Anyway, here's some Kathy.
Does your spouse have demons?
Maybe. Crabs, definitely. Demons, don't know.
That you'd like to see them be delivered from? What do?
I don't know.
You just say, Father God, expose their demons.
Expose their demons.
Command their demons to be bound and restricted
Hot.
while they're with me, but convict them of their demons.
Hot.
And then you know what you do, friends?
What do
You
you
get
do?
so full of the glory of the Lord, you get into worship and you put on some praise so your spouse can't even stand to manifest his demons around you, and they automatically start to manifest out.
This sounds so much like coded language. So I have to hang on. Go back.
Stand.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I have to bind my spouse until they can't stand, and then they expel? Squirt? Does squirting count? Whatever. Not going into it. Not gonna dwell on it. Not gonna dwell on it. We're cool. What's next? Oh yeah. All right. I just have to show this because like I made the promo out of it. So here you go. Woo! Thank you very much for becoming a member. Appreciate you.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take the acceleration of the Spirit of God to His people during the No More Delay conference. As always, remember that His name and power will not fail. This recording will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
I'm on my way.
I love that a Deliverance minister has to do this like Mission Impossible style video. Like, why? Why? But actually, I know exactly why, and you'll see why in just a minute. This is why. He wants to show off the fucking car. Now, you might be asking yourself, why does a servant of God need an impossibly expensive BMW sports car, an impossibly expensive gold watch, and designer leather jacket and sunglasses? And to that, I'd say, don't disrespect the Riz, okay? He's got the Christ Riz, right? Racing to deliver. Racing to save your soul. Anyway, let's watch him save a soul. Here we go.
What are you going to think about?
They don't know the word. They don't know. Oh. Okay, I don't want to say no more.
You don't want to say it?
No.
Who's making you say it? Who's making you say it? Who is making you say it?
Whoops!
Spirit of the...
The who?
Living God.
Okay, time to go. Are you ready? Going back, and you're going to...
The previous lady reminds me of that time I walked through my town with a drag queen and we got yelled at for being demons and corrupting the youth. It was probably Jezebel.
Probably, it's always Jezebel. It's always Jezebel. Like we don't even have to think about it. We just be like, Jezebel. Jezebel, absolutely. It's got to be Jezebel. I stubbed my toe. This is a while ago. This is a fucking while ago. But I stubbed my toe, and nobody else is in that fucking house. And I immediately was like, God damn it, Jezebel! I have permanent brain damage. Okay, time to go.
Be demoted. They're going to rip you apart. In the name of Jesus, my Father will show you how great He is. He will show you. May this water become as liquid fire going down. And may this demon be dislodged from whatever part of the body he is hiding. In the name of the Lord Jesus, may the power of God be upon this water in Jesus' name.
Skeet, 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 skeet. Skeet, 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 skeet.
Come out! Come out! Come out, you reptile demon! Go! Go! Loose her and let her go forever! Forever! And don't return in Jesus' name. We don't.
Can we get a fire? Can we get a fire?
Want you in this body. This body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. You are not her God. So go. 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 Fire. May that water burn your face now.
You got one fire.
Burn. Fire. Fire.
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. 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 So now this is 601. Go.
Wow. That was his 601th demon exercised. That's incredible. That was actually a mega dose of pure LSD. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the thing is, too, like, I don't know about this one in particular, but a lot of these deliverance ministries, you have to pay to get this treatment. Like, you have to pay to get publicly abused and humiliated and treated like a fucking demon. It's really wild. It's super crazy. Doesn't this look fun? Maybe I should get delivered. I've thought about it a couple of times. I thought about trying to like find one of those the lower tier, because Ed Cicinelli is actually pretty big. He's actually kind of a big name in deliverance ministries these days. Thinking about getting like a lower tier one to try and like deliver me from demons. I thought about it. All right. Anyway, speaking of prayers, let's look at what prayer can do.
God really does answer prayers, and God really does care about the small things.
Does he?
So something I pray for continuously is clear skin, which is important because when you're on social media talking about Jesus, you want to look your best, right?
Days when you want some straight whiskey and you don't have any. Say you're a person of faith. Bob Larson? Nah, I don't want Bob Larson to give me deliverance. I want somebody who's way lamer, like Noah Hines or something. Say you're a person of faith and you believe in the power of prayer. And not only do you have the ability to pray for something, to effect a change in the world around you, but also that you're then going to share that effect of prayer is a real thing to try and sway people. Why, in the ever-loving holy name of shit-eating Christ on a crutch, baked on a cracker, would you pick skincare? The only thing it does is make you look like a self-important jackass. It's not like there's anything else going on in the world, you know, that maybe would be good to pray for, you know. Whatever.
So I always specifically pray for glass-like skin. That's just something I've always prayed for. And what's so funny is I ordered a sunscreen off Amazon. And this thing came by accident, right? And I've been using it ever since. It's a toner instead of a sunscreen, but it makes my skin look so nice. And every time I wear it, people compliment me. And I just like read the label And I don't know what, I just was like, read the label as I was praying for glass-like skin. And the name of this was an accident, this order. This is not what I ordered. This came by accident, is Pure Glass Clean Toner. Pure glass. Wow. That's so, like, that's so funny.
Wow.
And another aspect of what I like to call holy skincare is taking the things you use on your skin and on your body, on your face, and anointing them in the name of Jesus. Anointing them. Saying, you know, I anoint this in the name of Jesus to give me glass-like, clean, clear, smooth, flawless, youthful skin in Jesus' name. You can do that. You can take things that you use, everyday products, and anoint them to do a certain purpose in the spirit, and it'll manifest in the physical.
I hate this motherfucker. I hate this motherfucker. I hate them with every fiber of my fucking being. There's one aspect of it is absolute jealousy, because they are fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous human being. Gorgeous human being. Great fucking teeth, and admittedly, pretty nice fucking skin. So there's the jealousy aspect, but also it's the lack of self-awareness, the absolute hollowness, the vapidness and uselessness of their faith, because of what they use it for. Like, just everything about them is reprehensible and vile. And, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks, you know? Jesus Christ, I hate that. Jizz does the same thing. True! That's a filter on their skin? Probably. Yeah, probably. It's probably all like a bunch of fake bullshit, of course. But it's the messaging behind it is repulsive to me. Absolutely repulsive. So, I don't know. I couldn't be that superficial if I tried. I don't know. I've never been that pretty. Maybe if I was that pretty, I could be that superficial. I don't know. Maybe I've just never gotten enough of a chance. I don't know. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah. What else we got here? Right. Okay. Since we're still on a kick of talking about religion. God damn. It's a grift. Of course it's a grift. Everything's a grift. It's online. This is a grift. Everything's a grift. Nobody's genuine. I'm pretty genuine. Genuinely sober. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of some of the most beautiful people on the planet, I give you Esrob. Male model Esrob, who I think is a work of art as well. But he's very upset in this video. And I don't know what he's talking about because he's a Geordie and I can barely understand his fucking accent. So maybe you guys can help me out with this, okay? Here we go.
Extra universe, you fucking bastards.
Hang on. We need to go back because that wasn't a glitch. Like, I'm going to say click when I click it, and then you'll see, like, how long it takes before he moves. Wait, ready? Click.
Extra universe, you fucking bastards. Making a MA degree in magic and occult science and putting it in the Arab and Islamic studies department. You bastards.
What?
They kill occultists. Trying to put occultists, drag occultists into Islam. Like, we need a few more fucking terrorists, don't we?
Ooh.
What
okay. So I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm picking up that he's upset that there's something about Muslims in Oxford, and he's just calling all Muslims terrorists. And that's fucked up, bud. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, buddy. That's fucked up.
What are you thinking of? And what does it come down to this world when an academic is a universal expert?
Oh, I love it. Namey McNayface is like, my countryman, Jeff, I could translate for you. Just a few lines down. Maybe I can't. Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about.
And everything. You know, like they're there and suddenly, it's okay. He's history, so he can do occultism. No, you fucking can't. Occultism is a subject that is thousands of years old. Some bastard that's learned the subject that's been around the twinkling of an eye, like history, I should not be teaching it. And neither should people in the Islamic studies department. You want to teach occultism, you should get occultists. People who are actually occultists to teach it, not somebody who just happens to hang around in this subject. You might have been doing this for a while. I've been busy. I think you have. But
Woo! Oxford has Islamic studies, and he thinks it's terrorism. Okay, is He's saying all Arabic people have to be Muslim in their new free land. Okay. Huh.
But you know what? It is not bloody acceptable.
Oh, is there? I wonder if there's auto subtitles on this. Here, let's try. Okay.
It's typical, you know, of this this idea. Oh, we're university. We'll just crank out another degree on so and so. Well, I'm sorry. No, you've got to do things you actually understand.
Okay.
You know, like when you get like at the Open University, when I studied, I didn't study creative writing, but you had like at the time you had a creative writing professor who couldn't make it as a writer.
Right.
He admitted he couldn't make it as a writer. He was doing. He had like he did a bit of advertising, copywriting. Couldn't make it at that. He couldn't make it as a writer in any capacity. He was at, what should I put this? The gutter of teaching. Teaching in jail, the absolute gutter of teaching was where he was. But he's good at passing courses. So he passed the courses, went through the degrees, and they made him a professor. Never mind, the guy had absolutely no talent in writing at all. Zero talent, zero ability.
That's a tangent, buddy. I want to fuck it. Yeah, occultists should teach occultism. Yeah, I guess he's saying that there was somebody who is an Islamic studies professor is teaching occultism or something. This is wild. This is really wild.
And of course, as universities corrupt most of them, they start handing out qualifications, start handing out like awards to him. The guy could not make it as a professional writer. You know what that means? It means he has no talent.
Okay.
A posh boy with no talent, and they make him a professor because that's what they do. Some of these failed universities do that. And Exeter University is the bloody same. Making a department and trying to drag occultists into Islam is a waste of bloody time. And
Wait. So now they're trying to drag occultists into Islam? I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't think that that's something that he has to worry about. What, Gummy just kicked in? I know, dude. I know. It's fucking crazy.
Where the hell in this course are they mentioning Britain? Where the hell is Britain's contribution to occultism? We're one of the major powerhouses of occultism in history.
Are you? Are you, though? Is Britain actually like one of the major contributors of occultism in history? Are you, though? Are you really? I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
One of the major powerhouses. Most of the stuff came from us.
I don't think so. Look. I'm gonna have to push back on that a little bit, quite a bit.
None of the stuff came from us, from the British Empire, but came from us. We have a very, very long, proud tradition of occultism, and we get absolutely no credit whatsoever from what it says about the degree. None. And what's this fascination with Islam anyway? Why the hell don't they go back to ancient Egypt? What's wrong with that? They can't do that. And ancient Egypt is somewhere we like to call fucking Africa, not Islamic.
Wait, what does that have to do with anything? What? Druids and all that shit, I'm guessing? Yeah, but are Druids English? I mean, when they were real Druids and shit, like, they didn't really call it England, you know? Like, and if they did, like, there were a bunch of other people in the same place that they called England that didn't call it England, so, like, I mean, you know, yeah.
And Babylonia, and, you know, it's worldwide.
I mean, if you really want to split hairs, one of the largest movements of any occultism in the world, it was in Bavaria. Madame Blavatsky, who was a con artist, but still, occultism wasn't just... She went all over the fucking place, spreading her fucking occultism all over, you know? Ask Red Royals if Druids are English. No thanks.
It's a worldwide effort. But Britain should at least have got a fucking mention. You know, it's an absolute bloody disgrace is what it is, you know? It's like, what is wrong with these fucking stupid academics who can't practice their own subject and so decide to steal somebody else's? Okay, I'll get it. In the Islamic Studies department, they'll probably all be in the Middle East, but it means, yes, the Middle Eastern. Does that mean you get a degree in the subject because you're Middle Eastern? Does that mean I should get a degree in British studies, Anglo studies, because I'm English?
What the fuck are you talking
'Cause
about?
It seems the same fucking thing. You guys are basically into politics and stuff like this, and the history of the area. It's got that. It's not a
Okay, I look. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I have concerns that he's being extremely intolerant. He's obviously very passionate about this, and it's allowing his prejudices to manifest and bubble themselves up. So maybe he needs to cool off a little bit. I will say, when I was getting ready, when I was prepping earlier today, I went and I checked his channel again, and he's got this video called Alien Hunt, Consett County, Durham, Part 2. Didn't even know there was a Part 1 somewhere, but like...
I'm just looking out to see if there's any aliens down here at all. So I'm not going to get a chance to set the light on at the time. I didn't pick anything. I didn't pick up the 3 lights, I don't think.
So he like babbles for about 45 seconds, and then the whole rest of the video is just like dark footage and him breathing. And it goes on for like 12 minutes. And he's just looking around a street. Riveting fucking content. Riveting. Gripping the edge of your seat kind of shit, man. Good stuff. All right. Okay. I got this little thing. So somebody sent this to me. I can't remember who it was, but thank you very much for who did send it to me. This is not new. Now, as you know, and I'm gonna reiterate this because it's good to say it every now and then. The Wingnut Roundup, most of all, tries to do content that happened at least the past month ago. That's what we try and do, unless we find something special. For instance, when we were watching like the older JRASX sort of thing, and also this video that we're about to watch. It's something very, very magical. And it was created a long time ago, but I had never seen it. And I saw it, and I fucking fell in love with it, and I need to share it with you. So, this is from a channel called Flat Sun. And Flat Sun has 29 subscribers. This video is 8 years old and only has 550 views, but it's called How the Sun Became Flat. Okay? I love Mary. Okay. All right. Sweet. Here we go. Just enjoy.
Hi, everyone. Long time no see. I've been kind of busy. But we understand that our videos have proven to be a big hit among many of you. So here's another one. And today we're going to talk about how the sun became flat. I'm sure that's been a question just bugging everybody, but we have an answer.
It's been bothering me.
So in the beginning, when God was creating the earth and the universe and everything, well, you know, he got a little bit carried away because, you know, the sun was kind of an afterthought. And so he was creating round this and round that. So he gets to the sun, and yeah, it was spherical in the beginning.
It was spherical in the beginning. Yeah. I'm seeing some people saying goatsy. If you see goatsy, you are internet poisoned. Terminal case, but I say.
But then he realized his mistake. So he got his hands together, and what he did was he smashed the sun on both sides. You know, like how you box someone's ears with your hands or something.
Gases, smelly sun farts. Pow!
Only this time he boxed the sides of the sun. And so with his proverbial fists. So what happened then is that you hear this big pow. All these scientists are talking about this big bang and everything. What they heard was God smashing the sun on both sides
what they heard.
With his proverbial fist. And what it did was it released all these sun gases, and it created all these smelly sun farts.
Yeah.
So all that gas got released into our universe. And it took literally billions of years in Satan time.
Hey, at least she's not a young earth creationist, right? It could be worse. She's not a young earth creationist.
In Satan time for that to go away, but 6,000 years in our time.
Oh,
Anyway.
no! I spoke too soon. I forgot. I forgot that part of the video. Oh, fuck me.
So God had to kind of flatten that all out here. So now we have this, the sun's getting flatter. He had to kind of, work it out, like tossing a pizza or something.
Yeah.
And by the time he had it manageable enough, pummeling the sides and everything, now he gets out his holy rolling pin and he flattens the sun into the shape that we now know it to be. And that's how the sun became flat.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure that you visit our page, facebook.com/Flat Sun Society, and have a terrific day. Thank you.
Yeah. Incredible stuff. Look, I'm pretty sure that's a joke. I'm pretty sure that's a Poe. I hope it is. It has to be. It fucking has to be. But my God, I'm in love. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with that channel. I think it's awesome. Also, I just realized something. It has to be satire. What, go back? Like that's a blood angel? Oh, the little angel drawing. Here, hang on. Yeah.
I'll know it to be.
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, it has to be satire. Absolutely. No. I love the angel though. Yay! Hooray for a flat sun. Thank God. Bring on the holy flat sun. Indeed. Oh, there was something I was going to mention about this too. Motherfucker. What was that? Nope, can't remember. Oh well. Wasn't that important. But yes, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to copy the address for this channel. They have not put out a video in 8 years. They're not going to put out a video again. I don't think so. But there are multiple more videos on this channel, and they are very, very, very fun. It's at FlatSun1919, and they are all worth watching. And I highly recommend people just take some time and goof off and enjoy it.
I feel I have to apologize, Jeff. We threatened to send you Spiritus and crashed your stream doing so.
Oh,
but
no.
we didn't give Ian any to bring it. I'm sorry. We'll fix this later. In the meantime, have some gas money for 2 more miles of Blackbird fun.
I haven't even mentioned that on the roundup yet about the Blackbird. Right, so that takes some explaining. First of all, thank you very much, Danny. I love you, buddy. Sorry I couldn't hang out with you in Germany this year, but hopefully I'll be able to go next year. A long time ago, somebody mailed me a Polish liquor called Spiritus Zbigniew, and it is basically Polish Everclear, and it burns worse than Everclear. It is fucking toxic. Horrible. And it used it was so bad that I wouldn't even drink it unless somebody paid me $50 a shot. That proved dangerous after a while when somebody who had way too much money decided they wanted to see me fall asleep on the floor underneath my desk. And it happened. It fucking happened, but thankfully I drank all of the Spiritus Zbigniew and it disappeared, and I didn't have to deal with it anymore, and it was all gone. And then I closed my P.O. box, and I'm like, thank God, nobody's ever going to send me that again. But Erdania actually has my fucking address. Fuck! Anyway, the other thing is, he was saying I could buy 2 more miles of my Blackbird with that $20. I don't know if I have an easy access to a picture of it. Maybe? I don't even know where I posted a picture of it. But oh, you know what? Yes, I do. Here, I can do this real quick. With my my tour money from the last tour, I managed to put a down payment on a used motorcycle that I really, really wanted. It was a rare thing that I was surprised that I could even find. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, I posted it up here. Yeah. Oh, I posted a video of it. Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna edit out the sound of me giggling on this, but here we'll do this. Here we go. Here. I bought this. I bought this. Well, I put a down payment on it. I'm still paying it off. This is a 2002 Honda CBR 1100 XX. It's called the Blackbird, and it's a death machine. It's an absolute fucking death machine. It is pretty fucking wild. Pretty goddamn wild. This thing is not meant for any human being to really ride. It can do 180 something miles per hour. Scares the ever-loving shit out of me. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually do Alright, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so I got that. Yep. That's what I bought. And it gets the worst gas mileage out of any motorcycle on the fucking planet. So it's pretty ridiculous. It tries to kill you. It does actually kind of try and kill you. It's an extremely dangerous bike to own. Yeah, it's a super bike. Yeah, it's a super bike. It's pretty nuts. Although what's kind of funny is I had some naysayers being like, Jeff, why the fuck would you buy a bike like that? That's so stupid. You shouldn't buy a bike like that. I don't get it. It's so fucking dumb. And I'm like, okay. Take the keys. Go ride it. Twice I did that to my friends, including Matt. And both times they came back and they handed me the key and they're like, I get it. I knew you would. All right. Anyway, so yes, I'll be careful. The thing scares me too much for me to go that fast. I can go about 120 on it. About 120 is about as far as I'll go. Anyway, here's some Hans.
In today's video, I want to talk about this topic that gets brought up pretty frequently. I would say it gets brought up in just regular real-life conversations. It gets talked about online a lot. Here's a Vsauce video from a year ago with 16 million views. Did people used to look older? I say yes. I mean,
Fair enough. Why did you pick a bike as your midlife crisis? It's less destructive than what a lot of other people do for their midlife crises. And I couldn't pick drugs. I got all the drug shit out of my system in my 20s, So, yeah. What else is left? Motorcycles. Fuck it. I think it's pretty constructive, actually.
I don't think anybody's going to deny that. I think it's really undeniably clear that people used to look older. And whatever you think the excuse is, that's going to be the difference, I guess. What's your excuse for why people look older? And I'll provide what I think is not an excuse, but the reason. I think that
I'm gonna put my theory out there first. Like, look, okay. Jeff is not midlife. I'm 42. Like, it's cute that you think I'm gonna live like even to 80. That's cute. I think that's very cute. I think that's super, super cute. I think I'm past midlife. But no. Yeah. It's fine. Like, I'm 42 biologically, mentally 14, and depending on the day, sometimes I feel like I'm 70 years old, and sometimes I feel like I'm 25. The Roundup keeps me young, for sure. I think the reason people used to look older, younger, is because life back then sucked. It was really bad. I think that's why. I think it's because life was really bad. That's my guess.
That I know the reason personally, and it makes sense to me. It's just another thing that I think anybody can admit if they're willing to think for themselves. And so I guess I'll just get into it. I think that this is a result of time moving more quickly, or the days being shorter. And yes, if day-night cycle lengths remained constant through all of history, then you would expect a 17-year-old's always going to look like a 17-year-old. However, if the day-night cycle is variable and days can be shortened, which I believe they can, and I believe they have, then you could exist the same amount of days, but you're actually spending less time here. So a 17-year-old has still been around for 17 years of days. It's just that they've lived very shorter days. Every day that they've lived their life have been shorter.
They're robbing our days of time. Time thieves. Those evil fucks. Do you remember when days used to have value? Do you remember back in the old days when the days would have a whole lot of days in it? So much day. All the day. You could go through a day and be like, wow, I'm so satisfied with how much day was in that day. But today, you can't do that. By the end of the day, you're like, where did my day go? I didn't get enough day. How can I get more day in my day? Okay? Fuck.
I think that time acceleration has been going on. If you want to call it time acceleration, I mean, that's just a way that it makes our mind. For some reason, saying that time is moving more quickly makes more sense. But really, it's just that the day-night cycle is zooming by today. It goes by so much more quickly. And
time thieves.
The reason that it's still 24 hours is because, well, that's how 24 hours is defined. And this isn't for getting into the crazy stuff. Why does my watch still do it? Well, do you know exactly how your watch works? It uses a vibrating crystal. And I think that
Hey, gang. You ever crack open your watch and just look at the vibrating crystal inside of it? You ever do that? It's crazy, right? Like, every now and then I just pull out my vibrating time crystal from my watch and be like, huh, isn't that amazing? Like, what was that dude's name? Kent Hovind and a banana? I do that with the time crystal out of my watch, you know? Huh. Imagine that. Beautiful.
that whatever that is can tell when the sun moves faster, it just automatically compensates for that. That's my explanation for why haven't the clocks gone quick?
I know it's technically kind of true. I know it's technically kind of true. I know what a quartz watch is. I'm making a joke.
Crazy. Well, the clocks use crystals to take care of the timekeeping stuff. So unless you know specifically how that works...
Oh, it was Ray Comfort. Yeah, that was Ray Comfort. My bad.
May as well be magic, how a watch works. Well, I just know what I see with my eyes and what I see when I go outside and things like this in the media. So not that the media is a good representation of reality.
Is Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong, is he actually in his 30s? Is he really? Is he like wait. Is he? I didn't think he was that old. I thought he was just a young kid. Timothy Chalamet. We're debunking Hans. We're spending actual brain power on debunking Hans. And watch, he's just going to be right about everything, and I'm just going to absolutely neck myself. Where's your fucking age? You piece of shit. He's 28 years old, okay? Look, and I'm pretty sure Jason Alexander was like in his mid to late 30s. Probably. He's 28. Yeah. It's called sunscreen. Well, now I just feel called out. Like, Jesus Christ.
Or known for telling the truth, but it's something that people can relate to because we've all run into this. Watching old stuff and people point out, hey, did you know that this character was only supposed to be like 30 years old? And in today's standards, they look like super old. You don't start looking like this on the left until your 40s.
Right.
These years. These days, whatever. And then being 30 in 2024 on the right there.
You're old and still sexy. So am I.
I mean, there's so much that you could get into this stuff. You can really start splitting.
Jason Alexander was 30 when he started Seinfeld. Yeah. I mean, but Seinfeld went for what? Shit, like 8, 9 seasons, something like that. Like a lot, something like that. We don't know when this is taken. And besides, there's also a thing called fucking genetics. Like, come on, man, come on. It's crazy. Whatever. Anyway, it's Time Thieves. We'll give Hans just a little bit more.
Hairs, because not all humans age the same. You got a whole class of people out there that pump their children full of hormones to have enhanced puberties.
Never mind. No, skipping it now. All right. Fuck you, Hans. Jesus Christ. He was 38 when it ended? Yeah. And they played up the character. Of course. He didn't need glasses. Wait. Hang on. Is that true? Because if that's true, that's fucking wild to me. That's fucking wild. Like, the idea that the entire time that Jason Alexander was doing Seinfeld, he didn't actually need glasses. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. That's like crazy. Super puberty. Yeah, well. Yeah, bald 30-year-olds exist. I mean, fuck, dude, I knew somebody who was balding in high school. Like, it just happens. But, you know what? They did find, very commonly, men that go bald, especially the earlier they go bald, higher the testosterone. Take notice. All the rest of you guys out there that aren't bald. And my soundboard doesn't work. And my soundboard still doesn't work. You fuck. Why is it I have to continually get my jokes ruined because my soundboard is lagging? You fucking piece of shit.
Beta!
Right, see, that was the joke. All you guys out there that aren't bald, I guess you're just...
Beta!
Fuck me. Jason Alexander was bald at 17, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. That's a very, very likely scenario. So I didn't get a chance to read this one earlier. Brainwash says, how much I miss these roundups. Hope you're fine, Jeff. I miss the community. Anyway, love you. I miss you too, buddy. Me and Nick have, like, off and on for the past year, maybe longer, floated the idea of, like, kind of doing a show together. Not scheduled and, like, routine, but, like, every now and then trying to get together and do something. But it's just making schedules match up and, like, trying to get it to work. But I think it'd be great. I would love to do, like, a YouTube Saints reunion show. Like, that would be fucking dope. I love doing that show. It was great. I did it until I couldn't. Is what it is. Let me see. So I have this epic journey that I'm going to take you guys on, but I'm trying to decide if I should try and go to the bathroom before I do it, but I don't have to pee yet. Why don't I play a video that I was going to play after it, before it, then I'll pee, and Memory can hang out with you guys, and then I'm going to take you on this journey. That's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. Just announce it in advance? Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. No, I love the shit out of Nick. Nick's amazing. He's a great dude. All right, here we go. Lemons are fake fruit.
Remember that lemons are fake, and that lemon juice in a bottle is even worse than the fake lemons. Usually they're adding 2 or 3 other ingredients to that lemon juice to preserve it. And then on top of that, the lemons are just GMO. The lemons that we had really back in the day, the real ones used to be called key limes.
Number one. There is no GMO lemon. It doesn't exist. They have not put a GMO lemon out on shelves. It does not exist. It ain't fucking there. Also, key limes are absolutely not the origins of lemons. They are not. Not even fucking close. Not even fucking close, dude.
Now we know that lime and...
It is a little bit loud. It's not like super loud, but it's pretty loud. Yeah, I'm getting it.
And lemons are just a mixture of hybridized citrus. Basically, oranges mixed into a little bit of key lime.
No, 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 no. Oranges, key limes, and lemons come from citrons. There's a lot of different genetic drift. And one of the reasons why lemons and limes and oranges and any citrus fruit in and of itself is so wild and dynamic, and also why, if you buy an orange and you buy the same type of orange, they might actually taste almost completely different, is because of the interesting genetic structure inside of citrus fruits. Because they are highly, highly sexual. Like, really, no, like, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Highly sexual. Highly sexual. They are like the cum dumpster of fruit. They are. Citruses are the cum dumpsters of fruit. They'll take anything from any of the big, wide-ranging different types of citrus fruits. They're just like, just get in. Just go. Just fucking go. Just go crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's go have some fun. That's what fucking happens. Because they are easily crossbred between different types of citrus fruits. That's just genetics. And it's natural. It's natural. There's nothing weird about it. No GMO, no weird chemistry or genetics or blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Just slut fruit. It's slut fruit. Just big fucking gapes. Whatever. Anyway.
So if you want to get the highest antioxidant polyphenol effect, you go for the key limes because they're still real. They have to have the seeds. They're going to pack a much more sour punch in comparison to these weak limes and lemons because, let's be honest, once you have a real key lime, you don't want to go back.
But there is only real key limes. There is only real key limes. There are no fake key limes. It's, God.
Remember, the outcome of eating GMO or fake food equals a copper and a magnesium deficiency. Your body's not made to digest fake foods, so when you eat fake foods, guess what happens? You suffer from a deficiency.
Yeah. Calling these fruits that are non-GMO fake foods is fake news. You see what I just did there? Was it good? Was it good? You proud? Anyway.
94+% of all people are copper and magnesium deficient because of their daily routines, what they eat, what they drink.
You thought they were going to say 90%. 94% of people are copper and magnesium. Aren't they? Aren't they? Period. That's all they are. It's like that Rick and Morty episode with Ice Cube, you know? And he finally goes back to his planet and shit. You know? Yeah. No, it wasn't Ice Cube. It was Ice T. Yeah, it was Ice T. It was definitely Ice T. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. It was Ice T.
Where they live. Because even the heavy metals that are found in the air can rob you of your magnesium and your copper.
My precious magnesium! My precious copper! No! First we were dealing with time thieves, and now we're talking about copper and magnesium thieves. You're only with me for my copper? No, you can't have my precious copper. You're trying to copper feel? You need a fucking mic. Do you want to grab that microphone? You keep making these fucking killer jokes. And I have to translate for you. Killing me here.
That's because they're only good when I'm not mic'd.
Oh, fair enough.
As soon as I'm mic'd up, they fucking suck.
Key lime back into the diet, we get 5 to 10 grams of organic sea salt back into the diet 5 to 10 times throughout the day, every couple hours. So get a pinch or 2 or 3, depending on what your body can handle. We fast 12 to 24 hours a day, and we try to do the master's cleanse, salt, the cayenne, and the key lime with coconut or the olive oil 3 to 10 times a day, depending on what our gut can handle.
What is he cleansing?
The doctor. You put the lime in the coconut.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's all right. That's all right.
That's why we made you guys the Bible Health book, to teach you about how to heal the gut.
Also, he sounds like he's related to Hans Wormhat.
He does kind of sound like he's Hans Worm hat. And also, I love that, like, he's talking about how he made this, like, book to like, help people. And, like, yeah, you can't see it sitting over there, but it's literally just, like, handwritten notes and shit. And not only, it says, like, milk, goat milk, meats, beef, fish, cod, Proverbs 27:27, Leviticus 11:3-26. Magnesium! Like, apropos.
Are those his notes or is that the book?
I don't know. Fucking fine, though, dude. I don't fucking know.
It sounds like a grocery shopping list.
It does. It does. Yeah. It's pretty great. Yeah, look, happy Roundup Day to everybody who celebrates, all right? Memory's going to give me a quick break. I'm just going to go make a quick pee. I'll be right back.
Well, too bad. I get this one now. Okay. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. I just had to move my bike into the backyard. In my sweatpants. Yes, exactly. Also, really weird. If you ride a bike and you only ever ride it with gloves, then you try riding a bike without gloves, it feels really weird. Like, it feels like illegal. I felt like I was, I don't know, it felt dirty trying to ride my bike with no gloves on. I don't know. Hello. Crab emotes in the chat. My crab people. You feeded my dog? Oh, thank you. Thank you. My dog needed the food. My dog had the food. She needed it at 7. Every night, 7. What time in the morning? Whenever the fuck I wake up. But every night, 7. That guy is talking about the fake plastic juice lemons at the store. Oh, the plastic juice lemons. Yes, I am picking up what you're putting down. This chair is very squeaky, but it's also very comfortable. There's my crab people. Like driving without shoes on. Yeah. Exactly like driving without shoes on. That's how it felt, riding my bike with no gloves on. I didn't like it. I felt like I was going to fall over just because I wasn't wearing gloves. When I had to move the bike. I forgot to grab my gloves. I grabbed my boots and my helmet, but no gloves.
Alright.
Why would you do that?
Went for the kiss right as you burped.
Why?
I don't know why. Because I deserve pain. Yeah. Sit on mama's lap. Okay. Hello. Did that one pop up? So Lonely Bard says lemons are robots made by the government. True. That is very true, actually. Big Citrus doesn't want you to know that, I guess. I don't know. He does like the word magnesium.
3 times.
Huh?
He's written it 3 times.
Oh, in the
The bottom half has it in giant letters 3 times.
yeah, magnesium. Eat more magnesium.
Milk. Is that goat milk or god milk?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to change my shirt because I got bullied about my shirt.
What? Who bullied you about your shirt?
Nobody really. I was just making a joke because Wild Bill was wearing a shirt very similar to mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I like this shirt.
You like this? I like this shirt too.
It's very cute.
And Screwbucket says, "Here I am, late to the roundup, and I am faced with the most cancelable thing ever. Mems revealing herself to be Copper Digger. Le gasp scandal. Anyway, I'm just gonna eat more of this totally non-human modified food, buttered corn. Ooh, but have you tried the corn cream?
It's corn. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice.
It has the juice. All right. All right, let me finish my show. I love you. Unless you want to watch some Mario.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, love you, baby. You're beautiful. Love you very much. Yeah, no. You're fly as fuck. Stop just with the puns. The The puns give me actual physical pain. Yes, that was a Some More News reference. Some More News is legit my favorite YouTube channel on the planet. I fucking love Cody and Katie. They are amazing. I actually attribute a lot of my political change to their channel, to the writing done by, oh God, I forgot his name. Their head writer is brilliant too. He did an episode of Behind the Bastards with Robert Evans, and he was incredible as well. Just a great team. Great team, make really good content. Some More News is the shit. They're the best. Anyway, that's enough sucking dick of other YouTubers. I would. Anyway, I'm going to take you guys on a journey. I'm really going to take you guys on a journey. And I feel like this is probably why I just saw Matt like stick his head in. He was like, goodbye, I gotta go. And he ran the fuck out of the house. Because Matt was here when I discovered this. We are going to go on a journey. A journey of a man desperately trying to come to some sort of answer. And it will always be out of his reach. Are you ready? I'm not waiting for your response. Let's just go.
Okay, stay with me for a minute. You're not going to regret it. So the year is 1884.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We established the prime meridian and the international date line.
That's true.
On our round planet Earth. 15 degrees to the west of the prime meridian is an hour earlier, and 15 degrees east is an hour later. In 1884, okay, there's no cars yet. There's no airplanes yet. I think airplanes are 1903 or something, so we're 20 years before that.
Uh-huh.
We did invent the first machine gun that year, though, right?
Cool.
So we're fucking killing it. Making up lines all over the place and inventing machine guns, just fucking right on the money.
Right on the money there, bud. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud.
If you get to these two islands, the Diomede Islands, okay, that we've talked about, between Alaska and Russia.
Yes.
21 hours goes missing. 21 hours. That means every single day, the time zone changes an extra day. It's like 2 days in one day.
Huh? What?
Someone tagged Neil deGrasse Tyson, okay? I want an explanation for this.
Okay, bud. Okay, bud.
Where does the sun go for 21 hours? Just takes a nap? Like, doesn't show its face for 21 hours?
Now, I've tried to think of this for a while, of what he's talking about. I'm assuming that there's something specific about the time code or time, like, on these islands that he's confused about. However, just keep going.
Does that mean that China is 21 hours closer to us on the West Coast? Is that what that means? 1884. And this is what we're going by. These people didn't know anything. Was there even soap yet? And this is how we tell our time?
Technically, we've had soap for thousands of years, but, whatever.
From some monkey in 1884, like, that's how inaccurate we are. We are so inaccurate. Like, maybe we should reinvent the wheel. Why not? Maybe it's not round enough. Maybe it could be rounder.
Maybe.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because since we invented the wheel, we've never improved on the design of the stone wheel. Not once, not ever. We never used any, whatever.
And no one can explain it. There's not even, you can Google it all you want. Google all day. I just did it.
Did you?
There is no explanation.
Uh-huh.
There is no explanation. Either we're missing 21 hours worth of land somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Or there's no fucking Pacific Ocean whatsoever.
Okay.
I figured out. Tag somebody that can explain this, please.
Okay. Now. Okay. That's not the journey. Oh, no. That was a preamble. That was a preamble to the journey that we're taking. So what's he talking about? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I cannot fucking figure out what he's actually talking about when he describes it in this video. However, undaunted, our genius Mario here, when he rightfully so was asked, what the fuck are you talking about? He made another video trying to clarify so that people could actually like really wrap their head around this high-minded idea that he's talking about. So don't worry. Don't worry. I know you're confused. I am too. He's going to explain. You ready? Here we go. Oh, and this time he's got a prop. This is going to help. This is going to help. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You ready? So this is the international dateline, okay? Goes between North America and Russia, dividing the two continents. There's the Bering Strait that goes through the middle there. And there's two islands, the Diomede Islands. One island, it's one day, and on the other island, it's another day. It's 21 hours difference in that spot.
Right.
The opposite side of this, okay, is the Prime Meridian. Goes through Africa and part of Europe. This side doesn't mean anything.
Right.
This makes no sense.
Right.
This is just there because they wanted to do something over here.
Right. So, there are these two islands, right? There are these two islands. They're really close to Russia and Alaska. And there's a 21-hour difference in between those. Now, if Mario had the capacity of a lower sapien, he might realize that actually there's a time difference of 3 hours, right? 3 hours, just 3 hours, because there's 24 hours in a day. That 21 hours is going the other direction, right? We know that. I know that. You know that. We all get that, right? Right. Okay? It's actually just 3 hours. There's a 3-hour difference. But he's going to try and figure out what in the fuck is going on with this. How could these two islands really close to each other have that gap? Where's the 3 hours going? Where's the 21 hours going? Here we go.
Around this time, it was the industrial age, okay? The beginning of the industrial age. This is not like 1,000 years ago when they decided this. This is like 140, 50 years ago when they decided this.
Yeah.
Shortly after they established that China is that far away from North America, we started using what? What do you need more of to go the long way around? If this is 21 hours to get to China, which it isn't.
That's...
What do you need more of to go the other way? Oil. Fuel, right? Fossil fuels.
What? What? Go on.
Think about all the activities you can do in this area when there's no shipping containers. It's all military bases. That's what it is. They picked that line for a fucking reason. Why didn't they pick like the middle of North and South America? Why not pick here as the prime meridian?
Why not?
Because people driving to work every day would be wondering why it's 21 hours later on the other side of the fucking line. This line does not matter, okay? This...
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Okay, no, fuck it.
This is what matters. The earth keeps spinning. There's no fucking line. We judge time by when the sun touches the ground.
No.
Okay? As the sun touches earth, that's our day.
No.
So how can you get to a spot somewhere?
No, that's not how we judge time, you dipshit. No, we don't. Fuck it. No. We'll talk about it after. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him fucking cook, dude.
Where it just changes days. Over 2 miles, 21 hours of a time change. Over all of North America, it's only a 4-hour time.
Jeff, are you trying to make me do meth to understand these people? Maybe mescaline?
You have mescaline?
I thought alcohol was sufficient, but I need something else now.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I am so with you. By the way, just as a quick aside, thank you guys so much for the generosity in the tips and everything tonight. I know it's been a rough month. I didn't even manage to put out any other content except for just doing the roundup. So I appreciate that. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's kind of a letdown, but I'm doing my best. Doing my best. It'll be easier after this tour. I love you guys. Appreciate you.
Time difference. Okay, if it's 6:30 in Nova Scotia, it's 2:30 in BC.
Yes.
So why pick that one spot?
I don't know. Why would they do that?
Time and distance matter. Time and distance, okay? Not just, we'll pick a spot over here so that we can get away with fucking shipping more bullshit all the way around the world to the other side. And this is what I've come to realize, or what I come to believe. This is what I think. And I think that it opens up a lot of space to do whatever the fuck you want where no one can see you.
In the middle of the ocean? In the middle of the ocean? Does he think that there's like so much more Earth that we don't get a chance to see? That's fascinating. That's pretty interesting. So, okay. All right. So there's a fundamental misunderstanding that's happening right now with Mario. Mario seems to think that because there's 21 hours difference between these two islands, that because he doesn't understand how cyclic time has to be on a globe Earth that's spinning, and that it's actually 3 hours. There's a 3-hour difference. But obviously, we know what's actually happening here. We understand. But he's trying to wrap his mind around it. So he just explained, try and give people like, a basic primer on what he's saying, right? So he made another video. Why do I always yell at the wrong direction on the cliff? Because the microphone's over here and I can't stretch it over there. That's why, okay? Because I'm lazy. Listen, I've been doing it for a long time. It's part of the joke. If you don't like jokes, get out. I'm kidding. Stay here. Stay here. I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it at all. Anyway, video 3.
One more time, okay?
Okay. We're going to get it this time.
This is the international dateline, okay? This is North America. This is Russia.
We see it.
In between here, the Bering Strait, there is a 21-hour time difference from here to here.
Right.
That makes no sense. Noon is where noon is, when the sun is highest in the sky.
Yeah.
They're trying to say that the day starts here in the middle of Africa. This is the prime meridian, okay? The sun does not pop out of the ground here.
The sun doesn't pop out of the ground anywhere. The sun doesn't come out of the ground. The sun doesn't come out of the ground, Mario. The sun... Oh, boy.
They say, oh, we had to pick a line somewhere. No, you don't pick a line anywhere. There's no fucking line, buddy. There's no line.
Yeah,
okay?
I know. There is no line.
That's not how it works. If this is noon right here, then it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6, 7.
More or less, sure.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you get back to that spot again. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We get it.
That's how it's supposed to work. Doesn't matter if the Earth's flat.
Right.
Doesn't matter if the Earth's fucking round. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, they're trying to make it seem like this is further away from this than what it is. That's why they did that. They're saying that the Earth, that time is going this way and time is also going this way.
No!
And then it meets up in the middle for a new day.
Time doesn't go anywhere. Time doesn't go anywhere. Time is an unidirectional fucking force. If you're talking about clocks, clocks are assigned by societies. It's not based on our clock and measured time, by which if you look at your watch or your clock, it is not dictated by the sun. It's not. It's fucking not. It's assigned by your government. That's it.
It's one continuous spinning thing. Whether we're stationary and the sun is spinning, or whether we're spinning and the sun is stationary, makes no difference. They're still trying to make it seem like this is further away from this than what we think it is. Why would you do that?
No!
Why would you do that? That is my point. That is what we're trying to get at here. Why would you want it to be 21 hours different on this side than on this side when all that has to happen is just the sun travels around and then it gets back to that spot and then the next day starts right there. 1 hour away after the next 15 degrees, not 21 hours away.
You know, somebody should point out to him that French Polynesia is somehow 23 hours away from Alaska. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? Isn't that fucking crazy? They're not even on the same axes. Like, one's way down here, one's way up here. Whoa! When one is experiencing summer, the other one's experiencing winter. Whoa! Like, holy shit, dude.
They're trying to make it seem like there's more space here than what there is, okay? That is what I'm getting at. And we'll talk about how bad flat Earth is for us, too. That'll be my next video after this.
You are in luck because we're not watching it. Is there another video after this? No. This is all we get for this argument. He dedicated 3 videos to it, and then he gave up. His ass gave up.
How detrimental it is to the entire fucking human race that we believe that we live under a dome on a flat Earth.
Base, that's true.
We'll talk about that next. Am I speaking fucking Japanese?
Sadly, no. You're speaking dipshitties, but that's okay. That's okay. Jesus Christ. All right, sweet. Boom, 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 boom. Wasn't it worth it, though? Epic journey. 3-video journey of one man desperately banging on and clawing on the walls of logic, just unable to fucking get in. Incredible shit, dude. Incredible. Darth Aguda says, or, hear me out. You don't understand how latitude, time zones, and the lack of sunlight in the Arctic due to the tilt of the Earth during the fall/winter months of the northern hemisphere works at all. True. Very true. No, he does not understand. And this, okay, here's the other thing. Some people, well, actually, only one. There's only ever been one. There's been one person who was like, Jeff, you should stop being mean to him because he's so stupid. And he just doesn't understand. And to that, I would say I would agree. Usually, except Mario is extremely popular on fucking TikTok. And I mean really wildly popular. And the dumber his videos, the more his comment section is filled with other very stupid people that he's making dumber, agreeing with him like barking seals. The only time I've seen Mario get any pushback in his comments is he decided to jump into the bear versus man debate. And he said some fucking crazy shit. Some crazy shit. Crazy fucked up shit. Like shit that would make like a men's like a pickup artist kind of dude maybe blush. Real ignorant ass shit. And he got a lot of pushback from that. But other than that, when he says this dumbass shit, these people absolutely eat it up. Tens of thousands of people just absolutely eat it up. So, no, I'm not going to stop bullying Mario or making fun of him. No. I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. Ordania, thank you very much again. Appreciate you. Ask the Magician. Love how he explained it, how it actually works and still doesn't get it. True. Very true. You want me to do a fart? I don't need to fart. You don't need to do a fart. Where's that video? We're not going to watch that video. I'm not going to watch that video. You can always go and look it up if you want to, but I feel like it would kind of bring down the vibes. We're all about good vibes here, right? We're all about good vibes. The Roundup is all about good vibes. Every now and then I get a little preachy, but I try not to. Anyway, speaking of good vibes, this is extremely good vibes. This is extremely, extremely good vibes.
Here's how to visit the Unicorn Kingdom.
Yeah?
The Unicorn Kingdom lies beyond the great Stargate of Lyra. So take a moment, close your eyes and relax.
Let's do it.
Ask your unicorn to come to you and accept a shower of blessings from him.
I'm going to summon my unicorn, and then I'm going to have my unicorn shower all over me.
Get onto its back and ask it to take you to the Unicorn Kingdom. As you approach the vast Stargate of Lyra, it opens. You go through it and find yourself in a magnificent world full of white light and millions of unicorns.
Oh, yes. Good. More unicorns. I was hoping for that. You know, it's one thing for me to have one unicorn pissing all over me, but really what I want is a plethora, a veritable banquet of unicorns to just shower me with urine.
Your unicorn takes you to a magical pool. Just get off it for a moment and
Full of-
bathe in the pool of love, peace, joy,
Peace?
and magic.
Peace?
Relax in the pure white unicorn light. And then get back onto your unicorn, and it brings you back to where you started. But your frequency is much higher.
Oh.
So
My frequency is getting cranked up right now.
expect magic and miracles.
You know, when you get taken by a wild unicorn after just got done peeing all over you to a magical realm of unicorns, and they bathe you in the pool, and all the unicorns gather around you, I mean, you know what you really should be expecting? Soundboard not working. That's what you should expect. Charlie. Anyway, all right. It's good. It's fine. One of these days, Elgato will produce a stream deck that won't be lagging like a piece of shit. I want my fucking money back. Darth Akuta says, since when did Equestria have a Stargate? Since just now. Also, I love this lady. She is so wholesome. She's so incredible. So this was another incredible submission that was done in Suggestions for Jeff on my Discord. Very much appreciated. Just to remind people, if you do suggest something for the Roundup, and it's a longer than like 12-minute video, you gotta put a fucking time code where you want me to look. I cannot go through an hour-long video to find what you thought was funny. I can't do it. Ain't nobody got time for that. So time codes, please, time codes. Anyway, but this was a submission, and I very much love you and appreciate you for that. What's her channel? This is a TikTok. I can give you her TikTok. I don't mind. Totally down with that. I just have to load that fucking thing real quick. I am navigating on my computer. I'm finding the lady that talks about unicorns. She's so sweet and she's so cool. Let's learn more about Lyran Gates. Lyran Gates? Her name is Diana Cooper? Yeah, let me get her actual address.
Here's how to visit
the Unicorn Kingdom. Her TikTok name is Diana Cooper Angels. Just so you know. Yeah. Cool. Good. All right. Got this, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Boom. Here we go. If you want to watch some more of that, or just watch more Wingnut Roundups, because we're going to watch some more of her stuff as time goes on. Yeah. That's definitely going to happen. All right. Anyway, where are we at? We have. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of fun shit to do. All right, time for audience participation time. We are going to boost the collagen naturally with lymphatic drainage for younger looking glowing skin with Dr. Mandel here. So everybody stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Get the fuck up. Seriously. No. Put it to the side. Stand up. Stretch your legs. Okay? Stretch your legs. We're stretching our legs. We are going to drain our lymphatic system to boost our collagen because we're all going to look younger and sexier and ready for unicorn bukkake, okay? That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. That's why you clicked on this fucking video. Stand the fuck up. Let's go. You ready? Let's go.
Muscles, which you can be creative on to allow those muscles to work. Now it's time to get rid of those toxins back into the lymphatic system.
Let's go.
That extra lymph, the toxins that those cells produce, need to make its way out. And what we want to do, and this is so helpful, remember that everything in our body drains what we call the terminus, right above our clavicle,
Everybody
the outer
poops.
third here. So everything from our facial area, particularly behind and in front of our ears, drains right into here. So in order to get this lymph flow moving, which is going to help you significantly when it comes to collagen, it's going to help you beautify your skin, it's going to keep it nice and smooth and soft and prevent those wrinkles. Start up high, lightly with your fingertips, and bring everything back to your ears. You have the preauricular and the postauricular, in the front and behind, the two main lymph nodes near your ears, and you're just going to lightly take everything and bring it over to the ears. Everything and bring it over to the ears.
Yeah.
That's our main lymph nodes, and those lymph nodes is where the lymph needs to go. Okay? Because we're going to get those all that ugly lymph out of our facial area.
Ew,
so
be
you'll
gone,
spend
lymph.
about a minute, okay, coming over your facial area, your chin area. You can come underneath here. Just try to make everything back really light. You don't push hard when you work your lymphatic system.
Yeah.
Okay, it sits right underneath the skin. It just cleanses it. And once you bring it back here, it goes to these lymph nodes. Now that we cleansed our lymph, back to the ears.
Once our ears are full of lymph, once we're like pregnant, our ears are pregnant with lymph. What do we do with the lymph then? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Before we bring it down in here, there's one thing we need to do. We need to go to this area first. We need to go in little circles. And go little circles, rub it over your clavicle on both sides.
Yeah.
You're going to sit right over there in little circles and clean it. As you stimulate the area, this will open up the terminus. This is where everything's going to drain into.
What's my
after
terminus?
you do this for about 30 seconds, come on back up right behind the ears. You can use 2 fingers, 3 fingers, all your fingers, and you're going to bring it right down.
I'm going to use fists.
Bring it all down right to the
so
clavicle.
full of lymph.
Right down to the clavicle like this. As we do this, we're taking all this lymph and we're stimulating it back into the
Get in my terminus
system.
lymph.
This right here, these terminuses, this is going to drain to the subclavian vein, back into the circulatory system so it can make its way out of the system.
I think this is going to make me
That
pass
is
out.
so important. So in review, what do? I first want you to stimulate and massage these muscles. Then you can make some facial muscles. You can use those muscles, be creative to exercise those muscles, smiling, frowning, jutting your chin forward.
All right, anyway, so now that we've fisted our face and our necks to pump our terminus full of lymph, I hope we're ready for the next video. God damn, I've got the best pause game in the fucking world. My game is unmatched. My game cannot be fucking beat. Look at this shit. Look at this absolute fucking beautiful example of a human being. Caught caught immediately in the transition between otherwise performative expressions that he tries to put on day to day. That is the fucking power of me. That is the one thing I can always give myself at the end of the day when I've been feeling kind of down on myself. Should I have done this? Should I have done that? Do you remember that time that was really embarrassing back at school and I just can't have these terminal, like, intrusive thoughts and I just can't fucking sleep? But then I remember that I have this natural ability where I can capture immediately between all the bullshit that people try and put on the day-to-day lives. They're like, somewhere between Karen angst and blue steel. We all look like this. We all look like this. We all make these faces. True humanity. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, oh yeah. Hey, yeah. I am I'm showing the dirty bits, so you got to donate. Anyway, no you don't. Right. What are we doing next? Oh no. All right. Well, let's just do it. So happy.
All right. Welcome to another conversation with Harvey the Extraterrestrial. And sometimes we have others that join in. So, Harvey, are we ready to start the conversation? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
he says we can just begin. All right. Harvey, I have a funny feeling about today's meeting. I have a sense that it's going to be important in some way, that you're going to be saying something that we really need to know. And you want to just begin and I'll just translate and... Okay.
I love the effect.
You want me to be calm. This is important and you want me to get it correct. Okay?
I like how, okay,
there's other people
listen,
listening in.
There's a lot of shit going on right now. There's a lot of shit going on. First of all, Harvey now has CGI, a stand-in CGI effect, to denote that Harvey's really there, guys. He's really sitting in that chair. But also, Harvey, as Courtney here is about to get really excited, you could hear how excited he was. And Harvey was like, yo, dude, like, calm down. Like, this is some serious shit. I need you to, like, stop being so emotional. Like, just calm down. I mean, I was thinking that, too. Courtney seemed like he was absolutely fucking unhinged.
Some sense, okay? He wants to talk about the world, how it's turning upside down right now.
True.
And their part in the process of the world turning upside down right now.
True.
He doesn't want us to think that his side, our side, is causing it, but they're involved. And he wants everyone to understand how they're involved so that our side doesn't get blamed for any of this. But he wants to explain how it's being used to free humanity, how it's being used to leverage humanity in a way that...
Whoa, look, Harvey's here in the studio too. Hoo boo 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 boo. Harvey, hang on. Harvey, I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk to the entire audience of the Wingnut Roundup. Are you ready? Here, whatever you want to say, go ahead, buddy.
Musky. It was a musky scent.
That's weird. I don't even know what that means. Harvey, can you explain a little bit further?
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only come inside anime girl.
No.
That will work. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead. The world is very complicated on a political level. It's extremely complicated on a political level. There's so many different factions, there's so many different groups, so many different nations, and each political leader for each nation has their own individual agenda.
True.
So for Harvey's side, for our side to coordinate an awakening of the planet across so many different nations and so many different leaders is a near Herculean task. It's a very difficult task to think about. That's why it took so long to come up with this plan to awaken humanity.
Right.
That we had to wait for this time period when there was enough telecommunications.
Can
enough
you let
internet
Harvey
to
talk?
make the possible connections across all the different
Wrap it
nation
up!
states possible. But the complexity of
We don't want
the
to hear.
Earth
We want to hear from
phenomena,
Harvey.
The Earth drama is in large part due to the complexity of the nation states, because there are so many. It's not like you're waking up one country. You're waking up a whole bunch of countries, and the leaders associated with each one of those countries has to be involved.
Harvey. I know you just had to deal with this whole video and everything. Can you sum up your entire political beliefs for everybody here instead, without having to deal with like all of Courtney's bullshit? Is that possible?
Death orgy.
I'm on board with that. I'll co-sign on that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. So, listen. This is a pretty long. It's like 23 minutes of exactly that. Courtney fucking rambling for minutes at a time, and then he waits for an answer for like 5 seconds. He's like, yeah, Harvey says, and then just says shit that Courtney says all the fucking time too. It's incredibly boring. But I had to share that he's still doing it. Still on it. And bless him for it. It's all right. It's good. Let's go for some race war.
All right. For the past couple of days, mother's been coming to me, and she says, I no longer want their blood. She told me these sacks.
Wait, does Courtney have a decent sized following? Hang on. So Farsight has 82,000 subscribers, and they have their own like private like streaming service that you can, Farsight Prime, where all of their documentaries are released on. Like, they are kind of a big deal in like the wingnutty sphere. Like, they're kind of a big deal. Anyway, Remedy H is going to tell us all about this message he got from Mother.
And she says, I no longer want their blood. She told me these Saxons and Orientals. She says, I no longer want their blood. All right. She says, I want them turned to stone. I want them turned to ash. She says, I want their energy to be dissipated in the air. Brothers and sisters, it's time we pick up on our powers. It's time we get serious, all right? Mother's now calling. She says, I don't want their blood anymore. I want them turned to stone, ash. I want them to dissipate in thin air.
So, the Saxons and the Orientals, which, by the way, for some reason, he lumps in Hispanic people with Orientals too, which is really strange, very, very strange. The Mother Earth no longer wants them killed. She wants them disintegrated, apparently.
This is what she's saying, which means that we have got to tap into the most extreme power that we know of, that we'll be able to tap into the extreme power we know nothing of. All right, y'all understand that?
No.
Mother's not playing around anymore.
I guess not.
All right. We're not playing around anymore. I'm going to be going on a deep movement with brothers.
You're gonna have a big movement here in a moment. You're gonna go and never mind.
Sisters, especially in my area, and I would urge you all, brothers and sisters, to do the same thing. All right. Mother says she doesn't want their blood. She says their blood will taint the land. She says, I no longer want to taste their blood. I want them to turn to stone. I want them to turn to ash. I want them to be dissipated in the thin air, which means that we're the ones who's got to do this, brothers and sisters. Let's pick this shit up. This ain't a game. We say, oh, let's pick up your game. No, it's no game.
It should be pointed out that this is not on his Remedy Age channel. He made a second channel. He calls it his backup channel. But I went and I looked at some of the videos on it, and holy shit. Like, I've shown some of his videos, like, some of them are cute, which is just him, like, pretending that movies are real, and that's adorable. But some of them are, like, some of them are pretty spicy, and all the ones on his side channel are like kind of stochastic terrorist kind of shit, like really fucking nuts, really nuts. And I feel like somebody needs to tell him that like you can't do that online, dude. Like that's how you that's casting the spell summon FBI. Like don't do that. You don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. Don't fucking do that. Have whatever opinions you fucking want, but some things you don't fucking put online. It's a bad idea. Really spooky. Spooky. All right. We've got 4 videos left in the roundup. Now, we got one that's going to make you mad, one that's just silly, and 2, well, you know what those last 2 are going to be. You know what they are. You already know. But this next one is going to make you mad. It will make you mad. It'll make you pissed off. The second one is funny. The last 2, that'll be the content warning if you don't want to deal with the pee-pee. So just letting people know where we're at, content warnings or whatever. I can still be stopped. No, I can't. Here we go. That vegan teacher. Psychotic aunt robs baby of her vegan virginity. That's the title of this video. Psychotic aunt robs baby of her vegan virginity. This won't be uncomfortable at all.
Imagine that this is your baby, and you ask your sister to babysit for a little while because you have to run some errands. Imagine that you tell your sister that you are vegan and you don't want your baby to eat any animal products. You trust your sister because you think your sister loves you and respects you. But when you're not looking, your sister takes the dead body part of an innocent animal who didn't want to die and feeds it to your child. Then she makes a video and she posts it for everyone to see. But the feedback she gets isn't of people scolding her for being cruel and betraying her sister's trust. The feedback she gets is praise.
You can't have a vegan baby. Babies need milk. They need colostrum. They need it. By the very nature of what veganism is, babies can't be vegan. Now, it's one thing to say, like, well, I don't want my baby eating ribs. Don't feed my baby ribs. And then somebody feeds your baby ribs. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's not cool. Like, you should respect people's choices when it comes to their children, unless they're doing something that is actually potentially dangerous. If they are a vegan mother and they refuse to give any type of milk whatsoever to their child, then they're a child abuser, and they should go to fucking jail and give that baby some ribs or whatever. Like, fuck it. So, like, that's my hot take holiday moment there. But this gets so much fucking weirder.
This is the kind of vegan-phobic world we live in, where a vegan mother cannot even trust her own family to follow her instructions and not betray her.
According to the vegans I know, breast milk is the only vegan dairy milk. Well, sure. But by the very nature of, like, how veganism is phrased, breast milk shouldn't be allowed. Now, if you make exceptions, that's fine. I know vegans who make exceptions for lots of shit. I have no problem with veganism. I have no problem with veganism at all. If you want to be vegan, be fucking vegan. I went vegan for like 2.5 months just to try it out. I missed eggs. I missed eggs. I didn't really miss cheese. I didn't really miss meat. I didn't miss anything else. I missed eggs. Just eggs. That was it. I could be vegan if I could have like my own chickens and just eat eggs. I could totally do it. Wouldn't bother me at all. In fact, after I went vegan, I don't drink cow milk anymore. I drink oat milk because I actually really like it. Like, it made changes for me experimenting with veganism. I have no problem with people being vegan. I do have a problem with vegans, and there are some that won't give babies milk. That has happened. I've seen people try and get like babies supported with like nut milk and shit like that. It's fucked up. But that's not where this video is going. There's a reason we're watching this video. It's about to happen. Hang on.
Millions of people have seen this video and have commented that they think it is funny, and they somehow think that this is proof that the baby wants the meat. But look closely. This meat is covered in barbecue sauce.
It doesn't look like
which is made of salt, sugar, and spices.
That it doesn't actually look like it's smothered in a bunch of barbecue sauce. Not really. I mean, that's like maybe a little bit of caramelization from some of it, maybe. But I bet if you gave a baby like bacon, the baby would probably really like it.
The baby is enjoying the barbecue sauce, which
The
is
crazy part hasn't happened? No. No, it hasn't. Just
vegan. If this had been a lollipop, the child would have had the same reaction.
Here it comes.
If this had been somebody's penis covered in sauce, the child would have had the same reaction.
Ah!
Let that sink in for a minute.
No!
Ponder that.
No!
Picture that.
No!
Feel that in your gut.
No, you fucking freak! What the fuck is wrong with you? This woman is a fucking psychopath. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I fucking hate this woman so much. Revoke her kneecap privileges. Yes, please. Please. What in the sweet fucking love of shit does this... What? Why? What compels a person to be so mentally fucking ill that they're like trying to make an argument and they're like, by the way, imagine the worst possible thing anybody could ever imagine. Gross. Disgusting. Nobody was thinking that. You thought it. Why are you thinking about that so much, that vegan teacher? Why is it that on your mind you brought that up? You summoned it up and you put it in our minds. We're not the problem. You are. You're thinking about that. That's disgusting. God! I already spent my screaming on the cliff token for the day, so I can't do it again. Son of a bitch. Isn't that fucked up? Yeah, that's the fucked up part of that video. That's the fucked up part. God damn, that woman is a piece of shit. Piece of shit. Oh. So in regards to Remedy H, Dragon of the West says, this is what happens when you have a Monty without a Hannibal. True, true. Isolationist Agora says, if that's what Mother Earth wants, may I ask what the Earth Mother wants? All praise. True. True. Mm-hmm. True. 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 Yeah, I went off the cliff already. You missed it. You feel like that vegan teacher has sucked on some barbecue penis in her day? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's entirely possible. Right. Okay. Let's wash that bullshit out of our heads with just a funny video. It's just a funny video. I killed the vibe so bad. We're bringing it back, baby. Let's bring the vibe back.
What's up, Yogi? So I'm just here healing after almost dying from an antibiotic allergy. A lot of people are like, why would the wild naked man take antibiotics? Well, it was a very complex situation. Basically, I was training the hell out of myself to be able to hold myself for long periods of time in Canadian glacial water for a documentary that I was part of for the CBC. And I just overdid it. It's like studying hard for an exam.
He was trying to do a cold dip for a long time to show off for a documentary about how much of a lunatic he is. And he got fucking pneumonia. And they were like, if you don't get on antibiotics, you'll die. And he's like, but I don't believe in antibiotics. They're like, do you want to die? And he's like, well, no. And so he took antibiotics. And then he's like, well, I'm feeling sick because of antibiotics, so I'm going to have to detox from my antibiotics. You know, same old bullshit, right?
Want to show up as your best. And I have a tendency sometimes to be a perfectionist. So anyway, I got a little lung situation and I wanted to work with a naturopath.
Of course you did.
Who was highly recommended to me. And the naturopath was like, okay, you have to go to Emerge because in Canada the system sucks. And that's the fastest way to get like all the information you need to be able to work with me. If they offer you antibiotics, you must take them.
So this Canadian naturopath, being somebody who's not a fucking idiot, because there's a lot of idiot naturopaths, and honestly, naturopath isn't a real fucking thing, but this dude was apparently smart enough and legally savvy enough to be like, okay, you're going to go over here and you're going to get checked out, and if they give you antibiotics, you fucking take the antibiotics, then you can work with me. That's great. That's fucking smart. I'm going to take this motherfucker's money, but I ain't going to get fucking sued. So I'm going to have him go get medical attention, and then I'll take his fucking money. Like, that's smart. That's smart. If I knew who Will Blunderfield was, I'd do the same fucking thing. Absolutely, I'd take his goddamn money.
If you want to work with me. And he's like so recommended by so many people, even in the German new medicine community. They're like, yeah, take the antibiotics. They lessen the activity of the microbes. So like everybody was encouraging my parents, like everybody. So, you know, I was finding it hard to breathe. And the Emerge doctor was like, if you take these, you'll be able to breathe. And I was like, fuck yeah. So anyway, all that's to say is they almost killed me. But the thing that I'm finding is working best to heal myself is red light therapy, right on the gonads and what we call the $1 million point. Now, I can't show this to you, but if you want to see it, you can go to my only place or my Twitter, x.com/wblunderfield, because they're more liberal over there with expression.
Yeah, sure.
But all I'm going to say is that this is a device called the Joov, Joov.
The Joov. So, see, here's the thing, is antibiotics, one of the most tried and true medicines that has saved countless millions, tens of hundreds of millions or more lives. Poison. But this company makes a thing called a Joov, and I'm sticking it on my fucking taint and balls, and that's what's making me feel better. It's not the antibiotics that I already took. No. It's the Joov.
I'm at my parents' place recovering. This is a great portable device called the Joov Go 2.0. And basically, I'm just using the 660 and the 850 nanometer wavelength frequencies.
Amazing.
Because a lot of science has shown, accumulated by Ben Greenfield, actually. I was talking to him about this.
Wow.
The treatment's just ended. It's a 10-minute treatment on the sac, on your baby batter storage sac.
Yeah.
And it increases the testosterone. It increases the health, quality, production of the sperm. It just makes you have that joie de vivre. Right after antibiotics, you kind of deplete your system, right? It's like dropping an atomic bomb on your system. So this has been really helpful. Also, the probiotic diet. So eating lots of kefir, a lot of, raw kombucha and things of that nature.
You need the joie de vivre to make sure you can give those people.
Okay, my friends, another shocker du jour.
That's right. That's how you do it. That's how you increase the mass of your load. Pause game again? Yeah, well, is what it is. Science. Super Animaniac, what happened to Mawavs in the Angelic Initiative? So they're kind of divorced of each other. We looked at it a while ago. Lynn McGonigal and Jamie McGonigal no longer make content together. We don't know why. Lynn does these like weird workshops with other old ladies in Florida, and Jamie does her own like web show, but she's also healing horses. I don't know what's up with the Angelic Initiative. We checked in on them like 5 months ago. Maybe, you know what I'll do is for next month, I'll make it a point and we'll see if we can catch back up with them. See how they're doing, see how their lives have changed. It's kind of one of the things that I like about doing the roundup is we're kind of sequentially going through time and appreciating the journey that these wingnuts have and like where they go in their lives. And we get to just kind of like step in a little bit, experience a taste of it, like a snapshot, and then we step back out. And then we check in on them again a little bit later to see if they're doing any better or if they're worse or whatever. Like, I like that. It's cool. We're all anthropologists. That's what we are. We can all legally be called scientists at this point. Scientists in wingnut study. I need more wine. All right, so content warning P. From here on out, PPP. All the P, all the piss, all the P. You've been warned. Let's fucking go. This comes to us from apparently the Jim King show. I guess this is a Irish. Is he Irish or Scottish? I didn't look into it enough, so I don't know. And I barely like heard this guy talk, so I'm not being ignorant. But Harry Matadine went on this podcast to talk about his pee-pee. So here we go.
Yeah, you know why as well? Because like you think about a lot of tramps and homeless people, they piddle on the thing and it stinks because it's a surface that's inorganic, innit? So you got the nasty smell of the urine. Everyone, when they think of urine, they think of a tramp's toilet, don't they? Or a toilet where the urine doesn't, because like in the skin, given time, it's an organic being. The smell actually goes away given time, but it doesn't go away from a surface like this.
It's called evaporation, but like, yeah, whatever, it's fine.
So if we peed here, guess what? It's going to smell. It's no way we're going to get rid of that smell. So everyone's got that stereotype. Yeah, so people got a stereotype. That puts them off it. But that's not the real truth of what... even that urine, that dirty, smelly urine, it's good for you.
So what's the difference then from fresh urine and aged urine? So many different benefits.
That's a great question. Well...
That's Scottish. Yeah, definitely Scottish. My bad. Many different benefits.
The same things are inside the fresh and the aged. What I know... Let me speak on what I know. If you put a pH strip and a fresh urine, it's probably acidic or neutral. Still good for you. Now, if you let it age for a few weeks, guarantee you put the pH strip in there, you're talking about alkaline, pH 10, 11, talking about extreme alkaline. So people think wrongly that all alkaline is bad. Actually, there's a guy called Otto Warburg in the 30s that said the way to cure cancer is to get your body into a nice alkaline environment. Yeah? So aged...
Yeah, that was debunked. That was debunked about 3 years after he put that book out. But yeah, you know, whatever, it's fine.
Urine, when it becomes extremely alkaline after a few weeks, you're pumping your body with a lot of alkaline. What does that do? That removes cancer. It gives your body more oxygen.
No.
A deoxygenated body causes toxins, and there's a load of oxygen, there's a load of alkaline, and the main benefit of urine to me is it's structured water. It's in between a liquid and a solid.
So what's the what's the perfect alkalinity level for the human body, for example? Is it 7.5?
See, yes. So the perfect alkalinity is 7.5. Yep.
So if you've got higher than that, as you're saying, if you were absorbing this and it's 10 and 11, your body would get rid of it until it was 7.5. Is that correct?
Yeah, it oxygenates the...
No. Yeah, as Colorado Biker is rightly pointing out in the chat, pH of 10 or 11, that's like drain cleaner. That is dangerous. That is bad. That is fucking bad. It will fucking corrode your body. You don't want that.
It oxygenates your body and gets it back to 7.5. The thing is, people are walking around, as me and you know, and a lot of...
I love it when we watch like a pee video and somebody's just talking about how, like, I just love pee. I just love pee. Pee is the best. Pee is amazing. It's full of stem cells. And they're like, I think that's not right. Like, I know!
An alkaline, an acid state, because of stress, unhealthy diets, doing the wrong thing, stress, man. It puts
even bad thoughts into the mind as well.
That's probably the biggest reason why people are
acidic. It can release certain chemicals into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Causing disease, basically. And the mind and the body, when it's out of sync, that's where disease and trauma, that's where all that comes from.
Exactly. If everyone's acidic slightly, then to flood your body with alkaline puts you back into... Say you're extremely acidic, which most people are, and they just don't know it. You need to flood yourself the other end to get yourself back into neutral. So there's no harming for that. I found out you can't overdo it with alkaline. Regarding urine, aged urine, you can't overdo it. It's not like bleach. Some things can kill yourself, yeah, bleach, alkaline. But the alkaline aged, it's medicine, man.
I know you've got some urine with you today.
Yeah, I've got a little bit over there.
See it here on my table.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Let me open it and smell it. I'm not going to drink it, Harry, so...
Yeah, it's actually not as bad.
If you open it, I'll have a wee smell.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then I'll let you drink it.
Yeah.
Why do you want to smell it?
Unless you live in Antarctica and piss slush, there is no such thing as in between solid and liquid. dumbass.
True. Darth Acutus, true. Absolutely. No, that's it. Actually, Harry's wrong. God damn it. God damn it.
How old is this one?
That's only a week old, I think. Yeah, only a week
It's
old.
in a juice bar. You've disguised it.
Well, I mean, you can drink it, Jim, if you want to challenge yourself. You know?
Oh.
A bit smelly, is it?
Yeah, that's
It's my first
piss.
of the morning.
It's
for a
cloudy
week,
at the bottom, Harry.
That's pee. What did you think it was gonna smell? Why? Okay, hang on. I gotta. Okay, a guy walks into your studio. Here, we gotta get a pause.
So why is that? Why is it crystallized as well?
Okay, a guy. Why is it crystallized like that? Cause it's piss. A guy walks into your studio looking like this motherfucker. This weirdo motherfucker walks into the studio. He's got a bottle of piss. And he's like, here, I'm here to talk about piss. And he puts a bottle of piss on your fucking table. And you're like, yo, let me smell that pee. Rethink your life. Rethink your whole fucking life, dude. God damn it. No amount of internet clout is worth smelling this fucking guy's piss. No amount. No amount.
That's a good question. Do you remember what I said about being a fourth phase of water?
Fourth phase
It's
of
a
water.
liquid crystal. It's you know when you pee and you got a vortex.
Are you going to drink it?
Yeah, I'll drink something for you. Yeah. To me, it's not a big deal. It's like breathing. It's not like
It's like breathing.
I'll tell you what I notice when I drink it. My brain calms down.
It's crunchy.
So my mind, all our minds are monkey minds, yeah, all over the place. Because it oxygenates you and it slows the brain down. It calms the mind, man. That's my favorite reason to do it.
It makes me stupid. Good. I'm so glad. Every time I drink it, my mind calms down and I become dumb. Good. Okay, good. We've solved the mystery. All right, anyway. Isolationist agorist. So what he's saying is Shanny's sofa is full of alkaline squirt. Indeed. That's very true.
Musky. It was a musky scent.
Indeed. Yep. All right, anyway, moving on. It can't get any worse than this, right?
Today we are talking about the ancient art of Shivambu,
Shivambu!
aka urine therapy. Now this therapy is not right for everyone. It's very esoteric and it takes a Jedi mind trick to get over your conditioning, your industrial age school system, your propaganda programming, etc.
Just
However,
get over
this
it.
is an
Drink your
ancient
piss.
practice from the yogis, 5,000 years old, etc. And so I've talked about it a lot. A lot of my interviews, they like to use it as clickbait. I get it. It's very intriguing. It grosses some people out. Other people, the pee-pee people, they love it. So this video...
The pee-pee people. Where my pee-pee people at, huh? Where my pee-pee people at? What's going on? And also, why hasn't Troy Casey gone on the World Piss conference call with Brother Sage? Why not? Is he too good for those pee-pee people? Is he too good to rub shoulders with Brother Sage?
It's for you guys, because the pee-pee people are always asking me to do more videos on pee-pee. And so I like to teach from a position of experience, right? We can only teach from exactly where we are at. And so this is my practice. This is not my advocation to you that you should practice it.
Yes,
Just get
it is.
very, very clear on that.
No,
I've been
shut up.
practicing this for the better part of the last 20 years. And so this particular situation right here,
Quite a few of his former girlfriends are gagging right now, being like, what? What?
This is aged urine.
Yes,
this is
it
about
is.
6 months, maybe a little bit longer, give or take. It's got that nice brown tint.
Nice brown tint to it. Look at how much shit is calcified on the bottom of this fucking jar. Look at this shit.
Last 20 years. And so this particular situation right
Look at the it's like fucking okay. This over here, this looks like aquarium gravel, like aquarium sand. It's not supposed to look like that. You're not supposed to drink piss aquarium sand. Troy, you're not supposed to do that. Oh my God.
Right here, this is aged urine. This
Sure
is
is.
about 6 months.
6 months. 6 months. I'm going to take something that needs to immediately just be flushed out, and I'm just going to let it cook. Let that bacteria cook. 6 months.
Maybe a little bit longer, give or take. It's got that nice brown tint to
Nice
it.
brown
and then,
tint.
of course, gnarly. Smells like...
We, as mammals, have evolved. Even before mammals, but like we as animals have evolved. That if we smell something that smells bad, that means you shouldn't eat it. Things that smell good, you eat. Things that smell bad, you don't. That is biological adaptation. That's evolution at its most basic form, right? Like, that's how that fucking works. If there's a dude that's born and he's like, actually, this poison smells really good, and he eats it, he doesn't make more of him, okay? That's how it fucking works. Very simple. If it smells bad, don't drink it.
Like ammonia. I don't always drink this, but the research that I've shown is it's good for parasites, it's good for your gut microbiome.
Are you full of parasites right now? Do you have a lot of parasites in you right now, Troy Casey?
It's gnarly, so it's going to have that element of power. So typically,
After I've eaten a bunch of shit that I found in a field and I'm full of parasites, I gotta kill the parasites by drinking my ancient pee-pee.
use it topically. It's excellent for energy in the sun.
Oh, you know what they cut out where he drinks it? On the TikTok, you do see him drink it, and he fucking gags so fucking hard. He gags so fucking hard when he takes a sip of it. Like, it's gnarly. He takes a big old chug and he's like, it's great. It's super great. But that's why there was a hard cut. Yeah, that's why that was super the hard cut. But yeah, we can at least watch him rub it all over his body.
Boosts my testosterone. I just feel it in my muscles. It really
Yeah.
gives me a lot of clarity and energy.
Does
I
it?
have it open, and we're talking about it, so of course we can drink a little bit.
Oh, no,
and
he
see
is
what
drinking it.
happens.
Okay.
The first thing that we get is it's
That's
very
the
gnarly
second.
smelling.
Oh.
However, once it goes on your skin and you get some sunlight on it, I like to ride my bike, put it on my body, either lay out
Gross.
here at the pool,
Gross.
or put it on my body and go out for a ride in my bike, even when it's 110, 115 degrees out
He's struggling. He's got piss breath right now.
here. I mean, I know how powerful this is for me. It's not the greatest tasting delicacy on the planet, but
It's pee!
It's kind of like eating oysters or uni, sea urchin. I know it's good for me. It's loaded with minerals, cell salts, amino acids, stem cells, antigens, antibodies.
Other words.
But the way I like
there was that other cut. To
use it ultimately is topically. So you put a little bit in your hand there.
Oh, yeah.
Just rub it on your skin.
Yeah, all over your face.
I remember the propaganda growing up. Every day in school they would make us say the Pledge of Allegiance, which includes the line, "Under God, pee is not delicious, with vaccines and GMOs for all."
Brand. Jesus fucking Christ, that's great. No, that's good. Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
And so once it's out in the sun for a little while, it mixes with your own pheromones.
And makes you smell like piss. Smells like perfume. Fuck off. All right, fuck this shit. And then I disconnect my fucking headphones. Good timing. Ace stream. Totally did it. Jay said, Jeff, want to go ride bikes? I'm not too far away. Really? Wait. How far away are you? So I am about to leave on motorcycle tour, so I'm probably not going to have any time to ride motorcycles with anybody before I go on tour. But I get back on the 21st, and it's going to be a beautiful summer, and I love riding motorcycles. So if you are actually close to me, email me, jeff@jeffholiday.com, and let me know where you're at and what your availability is, and we'll meet up. We'll go ride motorcycles together. That'd be great. I'm super into it. And that goes to everybody else as well. Just as a recap, one more time at the end of the episode, I'm going on tour. Oh, shit. Dragon of the West!
I want him to do this and try to hit on a woman. I want to see her face.
Oh, my God. I would pay so much money to fucking see that. That's what we never see. We never see the people that are covered in pee, like, getting reactions. Like, they get on the bus and people are all like... Because you know they stink. You know they smell fucking awful. Brother Sage is like a walking stink bomb, right? Like, whoa.
To top it off for tonight, because I haven't been able to fuck you guys up during passion streams or suggesting Bogalin mixes. You take care.
I love you, Ordania. Thank you so much, buddy. That's very, very generous of you. I appreciate you, pal. I will spend that in Vegas. I will spend that in Vegas. Because, as I was saying, I leave, I'll be in Vegas the 5th and the 6th of June, and then I think like 6 or 7 days later, I'll be back in Vegas for 2 days. Then about 6 or 7 days later, I'll be back in Vegas for 1 day. I'm also going to, at one point in June, be in San Francisco. If anybody is in any of those areas and you want to hang out with me, jeff@jeffholiday.com. Let me know. We'll hook up, hang out, have a good time. I do this, I meet up with actually a lot of people on tours. You don't have to be afraid. I'm a very nice man. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing for most of June. But yeah, no, that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much all I have for you. Yeah, I think so. I wanted to, though, say that I really much appreciate everybody coming and hanging out for the Wingnut Roundup. It is definitely my favorite thing every single month. I keep coming back. You keep coming back. We keep having fun. I keep losing my fucking mind and hopefully warping yours a little bit. Just a little bit at a time. And collectively, together, we're all losing enough sanity points together so that when we all get locked up in the loony bin, at least we'll all be together, right? And that's what the meaning of community is really all about. Mutually assured destruction. With that being said, thank you so much, everybody, for your attention, your love, and being able to hang out with me. I appreciate every single one of you, everybody watching in the future. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in 1 fucking month for the Wingnut Roundup for, what's the next month? June! I'll see you then. You guys have an amazing time. I love you so much. You're the best. We're all going to make out. Yeah? Let's all go to the green room. We're all going to go to the green room after this. We're all going to make out. It's going to be sloppy. I don't smell like pee, I swear. I swear.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't stop. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since third.
Oh, hey. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride. Trans rights.
Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Coming out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and